Hold on. Is the volume up? Oh, mute that. Hello? Are we on? Yep, we're on. We're good. I think we're good. Okay, again, we are somewhat in the future. So, hello, welcome to our part 2 of Supernatural Parody.
Hello.
I'm Hilly.
I'm Hannah.
And hello, everyone. So what we mean by we're in the future is that our stream is actually, there we are, our stream is actually like 2 minutes ahead of y'all.
Yeah.
So if we say like, where are you from? We won't see your response for like 2 minutes after we ask that. But that's okay. We have this all organized like we did before.
Yeah.
What we're going to be doing, so everyone knows, we are going to be taking questions via the chat box, which you're in right now, and also via our Twitter, which we do pay attention to a little bit more because the chat box moves a little fast sometimes. So if you have a question for both of us, you can tweet at Hillywood Show. If you have a question just for Hannah, aka Cass, you can tweet at Hannah Hindi. If you have a question just for me, you can tweet at Hilly Hindi. And we're going to be looking at those throughout this whole evening. And use the hashtag, if you can, hashtag Supernatural Parody. Because that just helps us narrow it down even more. And if you guys can, please be respectful of other users in the comment box and on the Twitter feed.
Please.
Don't spam your question. Actually, when you're spamming, it's less likely we'll see it because we have a bot that if there's too much spamming, your question won't even be seen.
Right.
So just to help that from not happening, just ask us maybe like once and then maybe try again in another couple minutes because there are a lot coming in and we want to get to everyone's questions.
If we can.
Yeah.
Please don't get mad if we don't get to it. There's a lot of you.
There's a lot of you, but that's really amazing.
Yeah.
And hello, 3 million views. What?
You guys are crazy. Like, I didn't even think we were going to make it to, like, 1 million. Like, honestly, I was like, holy crap. And then Hilly called me
Like
yesterday. And she
like
was
at
like,
night,
oh
she's
my
like,
God.
I'm sleeping. What is it? I'm like, you need to wake up. You need to wake
She's like,
up.
3 million views. I was like, ah!
Yeah, I was not expecting that because I think I asked on Monday, or was it Tuesday? No,
For
it was
what?
Monday. No, it was Monday. I asked everyone. I put out a little tweet. I said, if it's possible, it would be really awesome if we could get 3 million by the second week anniversary, which actually is tomorrow, which is Thursday.
No, it's not even today.
And y'all are like, challenge accepted. And y'all like went and watched it for like another 55 times. And hello, 3 million. It
Yeah.
almost has already 3.1. Like, what's happening, y'all?
I don't know. It's like almost at 3.1 already. I'm like,
yes.
wow.
And exciting news, we will be throwing a party in LA to celebrate this. We will be posting those details very soon, and the party is coming up very fast. Like, it's not going to be like next month. It's going to be like next weekend if we can get everything organized. So we're going to be posting about that, and we're just so overwhelmed with your love and your support.
So, yes.
And oh my gosh. Okay, so should we open up the questions finally?
yeah.
And please, let's keep this Supernatural Parody based. We will have future Q&As for really random questions, but we want to make sure you all have your questions answered because I know we get many questions daily.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we're throwing this again because you guys asked us, you know.
It's so overwhelming. So I know there's a couple people that were like, oh, I didn't get my Supernatural Parody question answered like in the last one because it was just so many people. So we're opening up again. We're ready to tell stories or whatever you guys want to know.
Experience. How did it feel doing this or that or how that was done? We have secrets. So sometimes we have to keep that movie magic a little special.
Oh,
but
I was like, we have secrets? What is our secrets?
You get what I mean? Like, we have secrets, like little special things we try to keep
Hillywood secrets.
to heart. But other than that, you guys can just ask us anything about the making of it. We would love to start receiving. And here comes new questions. Oh my God! Supernatural just favorited that we're live. Hey, Supernatural.
Hi, guys.
CWSPN, guys.
I love you guys.
Yeah, did you guys know? I'm not sure if some of you missed it, and I think you guys should. If you go visit the CW Supernatural Facebook, scroll down to the post where they posted our parody. I think it has like 99,000 likes.
It's like nuts.
That would be amazing if we could get that post on their page to 100,000. I think they would really like that.
Yeah.
That'd be really neat.
Go do that.
But special thank you to them because they've been, promoting the video on Tumblr and Twitter and
If you guys are watching,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Amazing team.
Yeah.
So, let's start taking questions. We have our cell phones ready. And it's already like, I can't even load it because it's frozen right now. But we will see
So,
it in the box.
I will say that I'm already seeing a couple questions that were answered last time. So we'll answer a couple of those questions for the people that maybe missed the last live stream. So
But in case,
if you're tuning in again, you get to hear the story again.
But in case we missed that question, we also have our last Q&A. So we're now going to have
That's
two
true.
videos answering all of your guys' questions.
That's very true.
Okay, first question is, where do we get our shirts? Well, we have 4 designs now. This is the other one we didn't have ready until now. Demon's gonna hate. And then this is the newest one. It's Shake It Off, Dean leaping with the first blade. I don't know if any of you, I don't know how many you caught that, but the first blade is actually attached to the ribbon. So we represented that so that it looked like the blood was on the first blade.
Because Taylor Swift has
a stick.
Has a stick, and it was purple. And we were like, well,
yeah.
we were trying to see how could we do something from her video, and then Hilly came up with the idea. She's like, we should have Dean with a ribbon. I was like, what's the point? And she goes, no, with the blade.
It's attached
like,
to the first blade. Like, it's
blood.
representing the blood. She
And I was
was
like, okay. And I was like, can you do a leap? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, cool.
It's already past 100,000 likes on the CW Facebook. Virtual high five, guys.
Whoa.
Everyone lean back.
Hug.
Wait, we're going to do virtual high five. Lean back with me. Ready? High five. Yes. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody. So, yeah, shop Hillywood.
ShopHillywood.com. I was looking for the other shirts.
Okay, I was like,
We have 2 other designs
They're
as well.
from extra small to 4X, and their fit is unisex, and they are very true to size. I know a couple of you were asking us.
They're like a looser comfy fit.
Yeah.
Like for me, this is like a loosey comfy fit. This is like the style. I just rolled up the sleeves because I do that.
We like to do cute stuff to our shirts, obviously.
But like for example, I'm like 4 foot. What am I? 4 foot 11, and this is an extra small. So
yeah,
it's a loosey comfy fit. So it's pretty true to your size. Yeah. Everything is this style. So shop Hillywood.
ShopHillywood.com. And if the more you buy, the more you get free stuff. Like you could get them all signed for free. You can get a free 8x10
autograph.
You can get a free Hillywood wristband. So we have lots of special things for you guys that are supporting us.
Show your supernatural love.
Yay!
By shaking it off. And demons getting the hate. Anyway.
Okay, first question is from Jacob Allen Brinkley on Twitter. He is tweeting me, how hard was it to see with the demon contacts? Because I think most of the questions are, did they hurt? I don't think people realize how hard they are to see out of. Because the thing is, these are not like your typical scleras that like you would that you would buy at like, just like a regular costume store. We had them custom made specifically to say we cannot see like my eye color at all. So he pretty much blacked them out entirely. So I had like not even like a half a millimeter to look out of. So it's like I kind of had to be guided around. But I could tell shapes. Like I was like, there's Hannah with the camera.
Shadows.
I think this is the photographer or Osric. This is the gaffer. Like it was kind of like
for some scenes she would think that she was looking in the right direction. Like when Osric was going over the head, shake it off, or this. She looked like she was like looking like into space, and I was like, Hilly, you look like you can't see. Like, and she's like, oh, I have to turn my nose. So she literally like couldn't see anything. So she just had to kind of feel it out and time it out because we did it with music. So she couldn't even see Osric.
I couldn't see peripherally
at all
either. So if like you snuck up on me, I couldn't see you unless you were like this close.
I know.
So that was really scary.
I didn't have to wear any contacts. It was great.
I know. You're so lucky.
I mean, I wore contacts because I don't have good vision, just to see, but I didn't have to wear colored contacts, which is, it's so nice.
Adriana on Twitter is asking at Hillywood Show, don't forget to use the hashtag Supernatural Parody, because that makes things easier for us to find it. So hashtag Supernaturally. Was it hard to keep it cool when you met the cast?
No. Like, I think it was more of just, like, excitement. Like, this is happening.
Yeah,
You know,
I
like,
think it was
I'm so
more
excited.
so instead of like having like tunnel visioning and like seeing blackout, it was more so like we had the biggest freaking jack-o'-lantern smile.
You're right, like,
Our eyes were like this big, and it was just overwhelming joy. Like, I can't believe this is coming together.
yeah.
I can't believe they're actually doing this for the fans and for us. Like,
Yeah.
it was more of like this
I don't think
rush
there was, like,
of happiness.
there wasn't, like, time to, like, feel like, oh, I'm
There
gonna
wasn't-
fangirl. It was more like,
No, there wasn't.
this is amazing. Let's get the shot. Because,
Yeah.
like, they're here, and the fans are gonna freak. Like, that's how I felt.
It wasn't I wasn't nervous. I was beyond happy. Like, you know
Blessed
how
and
you're
happy
like,
and-
you get that rush when you go down on the roller coaster, like that belly, like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Well, I love roller coasters, so sorry if y'all are like, I don't get that rush.
I'm like, ah!
That's how it felt for me. It was just excitement and like a willingness to work and like get this in the can.
That's
and,
what
like,
I was saying. My mind was more like,
and then
this
embrace
is awesome.
them,
Film it.
and then embrace them with hugs and give them chocolates and send them on their way. Like,
Yeah.
that's what we wanted to do. We
They
wanted
were
to
so
make
happy
it
with their
special.
chocolates. Because they were like, was that okay? And we're like, that was great. Here's chocolates. Thank you so much. And they were like, thank you. And I'm like, no, go enjoy. Have fun.
Yeah. So we were very like beyond excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
I see Sammy Hulakian says, we did freak. Good. That was our goal. We wanted to make you guys happy. We were like, gosh, I can't wait to like surprise them.
Oh, here's a question in the chat box. Clifton wants to know, Supernatural Parody is so popular, would you do another one that parodies the first few seasons?
Oh, the monster of the week, I call those.
Oh yeah, the Monster of the Week ones. I'm not saying this is the end of Supernatural. I mean,
You have to always leave the door open.
we don't want to close the door. We never
No.
know.
You never know.
I know our next one obviously is not going to be Supernatural Parody again.
Yeah.
But you never know. There isn't, if there's an opportunity, if there's a window, if you guys want to see another one, then yeah, of course, we would love to revisit maybe Supernatural, whether it's based off of old seasons or even season 11.
It's just
like,
that whole thing, like, she has to come up with the idea.
yeah.
Like, if it's not good, we're not gonna do it.
No.
Because you guys would hate us.
No, yeah, exactly.
You'd be like, why did you do a part 2 or another one? It's not as good. And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
We have to really feel comfortable with bringing you guys, like, the best that we could possibly do.
Sarah Ferry, she has a cute little Dalek picture. I don't know if y'all can see that. Sarah Ferry is asking us, hold on, where did her question go? Don't lose it. Okay.
I haven't even looked
Hashtag
at anything.
Supernatural Parody. What was the reason for the scene with Dean and Kane with the spoons on their eyes? I know a lot of you caught the reference,
Uh-huh.
and there's a couple of you that were like, I don't know what that reference for. That is actually, what's his name? Brandon? I think his name's
Someone
something
posted
Brandon.
it on my Facebook feed.
It's a viner, and he had this was like last year. He put spoons over his eyes, and he turns around and goes, "Hey, I didn't see you there. I was just blocking out the haters." And it was a viral video. On
Yeah,
Vine.
it went viral.
It has over like 20-30 million revines. It's insane, and we just thought, wait,
It was kinda like
haters
a little-
blocking out the demons.
Yeah, like it was a little bullying, like kind of like not a campaign, but it was like for bullies.
anti-hating.
Yeah,
you know?
anti-hating, and he just had spoons, and it was just something cute, like, oh, I didn't see you there. I'm just blocking out the haters. Like
And we had to like.
he's hilarious. So it just went everywhere, and we were like, oh,
Yeah,
that would be
that'd be
fun.
We had look, they know, they go blocking out the haters.
Blocking out the haters.
I didn't see that. It was just blocking out the haters. We had to explain that to Rob because he was like, I don't understand what we're doing with the spoons.
And I'm like, it's really
We're
cute.
like,
And then he
"Did
was
you-
like, oh, okay,
Did
let's
you
do
send
it.
him the Vine
No.
so that he ever understood?
I don't think so. He might have already looked it up, but
Oh.
he was down for it.
Oh,
He was
look
like,
at y'all
okay.
caught the reference. Emily caught the reference. She's like, I knew what y'all were doing.
I didn't even look at my feed yet.
Aw, Yardia says, thank you for making videos. Well, number one, thank you to you guys because, like I said, this in the last feed, we wouldn't have any of the views we would without you guys. Oh, Brandon Bowen! Yay, I was right! Thank you so much for that, Liddy. Yeah, Brandon Bowen. I didn't know his last name. Whoops.
That's a good question. Did you ask one? Did you answer one from her yet?
No.
Okay.
Who is it? So that people
she's
know.
asking me, but we both can answer it.
What's her name?
It's Samantha Ellis.
Hi, Samantha.
Hi. And she says, which was harder for you to parody, scenes from the Shake It Off music video, which is Taylor Swift, or scenes from Supernatural?
Scenes from Supernatural.
Yes. By far.
By far. Taylor Swift, I felt, was easy because it was like tripod.
Like, you had to keep changing angles and stuff, but the lighting never changed for Taylor Swift. So we could kind of like go in and out.
And we could be there for hours, yeah.
Yeah. Supernatural was changing the
What
lighting.
would,
like,
okay,
24/7.
personal question.
Yes.
What would you say was the hardest day?
The hardest day?
Yeah.
Day 3.
Really?
The 26-hour day?
I thought you were for sure going to say the car for you.
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, because I was going to vote day
Because
3.
I got to, well, I didn't get to sleep because of the hotel.
Gold rush.
Gold rush.
I was going to say day 3, definitely.
Day 3 just because we didn't get much sleep. Like, we didn't stop.
Well, let's talk them through what day 3 consisted of. Okay, do I have pictures here to like
Day
reference
3
these?
consisted of the dungeon.
Day 3 consisted of the dungeon.
We're gonna look
You can
right
keep
now.
talking.
It consisted of the dungeon, so it was Hilly and Osric with everything inside of there, with the holy water, with Hilly's part where it pushes in. Then after that...
Wait, what time do we start
We
that,
started that
though?
at 10.
You need to give them the time
10,
frames.
I think 10, right?
And
No,
if
we started that at 9.
because Hilly had to be up by 2 to do her makeup.
Yeah. And then me and Osric were up. Did I have my makeup? No, I didn't have my makeup on
No,
that day.
you didn't have
Me
your
and
makeup
Osric
on.
were up by like 5 because he had his makeup at 6. So if you think about it, it's like, let's just say Hilly's time, 2, and then we started at 9 because it's a bunch of makeup, then it takes time to get there, then it takes time to set up.
We got there on time, though. We weren't
filmed,
late at all
and
that
then
day.
After that, we filmed some of the Black Psych with Dean like shaking it off, and that took a while. And then after that, we had to go to the coffee pub with Adam, who played Crowley, to do the scene where where he shoves Crowley to the floor.
Bye, X-Man. Find a new
So that was by
best
like
friend.
3 o'clock, and then after that, we did get a dinner break. That was nice.
We
But then
did?
But then she had to go and bloody herself
That's why
up.
I don't remember the dinner
Yeah,
break.
she had to go bloody herself up. Then we came back. Man, see, this is...
Yeah, this is good, though. So that
Yeah,
they
so
understand.
now you understand. Then we came back, and we shot the whole interior of the bedroom with Sam laying Dean on the bed, like with Osric, and he's like sad. And then after he was done, then we had to shoot all of Adam's scenes, which was Crowley talking to Dean.
The hey.
And then after that, we never really said this, but after that, we shot the scene of Dean's death.
Did you all know we had to shoot the death scene twice?
We had to reshoot it.
reshoot it twice.
So that, I think we ended that day, so we started at like 2 in the morning, and then it went to like 4 a.m., like the next day. So that was really long, but we had to reshoot that whole scene because apparently the monitor from the last renter, because we rent the camera, we can't afford it, but the last renter had turned the brightness on. You know how on like your phone you turn it really bright? Mm-hmm. Well, the monitor was turned bright.
What am I saying for? I'm answering like I'm them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
The monitor was turned so bright that the camera was capturing it a totally different way. Like the red camera has this really weird eye. You gotta have a lot of light. Like it's very sensitive. And we thought we were shooting with great lighting because it looked great on the screen, but apparently the camera was capturing it that we didn't have enough lighting. It's just that this brightened it. So I looked at the footage and I was like, what the heck? Like I was like, where is Osric? Where is Hilly? They're just like,
My bad, sorry.
So we did have to go reshoot it, and we fixed the monitor to the proper lighting.
Yeah. Long story short.
So
Okay,
anyway.
I think I fixed it. So now I can show you guys pictures while we're live. Let me test one out. Let me just show Rob. Can you all see Rob? Yeah, y'all can see Rob. All right, so now we can, if we're talking about a specific scene, we can show pictures. So that would have been nice during that monologue, but that's okay. But that gives you guys at least a view about kind of what a day was like. But
Yeah.
I think that was the hardest.
That was the hardest day.
For me,
It was just so long.
for me, it was because I was just really tired. By the time we came back from dinner, it was like, whew.
Here we go. I was like, what did I even have for dinner? Like, after a while, I forgot what I was eating. I was just happy to eat on set.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I, like, had so much candy, though, on set. Candy and, like, cookies and stuff, because I was like, I was not gonna make it.
All right, let's see. Next questions. Questions are pouring in.
Gosh, you
Hashtag
guys-
Supernatural Parody.
Jeez.
Okay, Destiel, Hillywood Impala wants to know, if you could include another scene from the show for the parody, what would it have been?
Jeez.
Was there anything that we were thinking about that we cut out due to time and funds?
I know we were kind of going back and forth with the Crowley scene, making it more Taylor Swift, like with the megaphone and stuff.
But I don't think
But-
there was a specific scene.
You mean from Supernatural?
Yeah.
I don't think
if
so.
anything now, what I probably would have just thrown it in was something from the finale. But we didn't have the finale then when we were filming. Because we were actually filming the week they were filming the... I remember the pictures leaked. It was like where the Impala's in the ditch. And like those pictures were on Tumblr. That was the same day we were filming, like, day 4. So
Yeah.
there was no way of us knowing or even guessing what the finale was going to be like. Good question, though. Very fun, creative question.
Ori Duro says, was it bittersweet coming out of your character after so many days? I was in my character for
3 days?
no 4. I was 2 days at
Oh,
that, yeah, and then 1 day for the car. But I didn't. I don't know. I think for me, because it was short, it was personally out of costume. I was very happy because I had to direct, and I was extremely uncomfortable in costume because I didn't want to mess up the wig. The jacket was restricting. Like, you just don't want to look like poop on camera. And so for me, I just was like very frustrated because I was like, I want to like get down and direct and bend, but I just had to like stand there and like try not to move my neck. So I was okay. But I mean, I'm excited if we get to cosplay again at like maybe some events. I would love to do Castiel again.
For me, I was more so like, wow, that went by really fast because the more I spend doing the character, the more comfortable I am. Like the first day, I was super uncomfortable. Like being in character, I was like confused if I was doing it right.
Yeah.
So by the last day, I felt I had like a lot more confidence, and it's like, crap. Well, that was the last scene, and I can't keep. So it's like I get sad in that sense because I really liked playing Dean. But the thing I was like beyond happy, and I think I even tweeted about it, was like the first time I slept in like 5 weeks. And I slept until like 3.
Yeah.
I went to bed like at 8 and I slept until like 3. It was just my body had
Well,
to.
there was no way we were going to begin editing with the lack of sleep. I was like, you need to sleep for like a day. Just sleep. Because like whenever we do parodies now, we've come to discover that they're so big that we like don't sleep anymore.
No.
There's no time to sleep. Like, because there's so much that needs to get done.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's so many questions.
Trying to find another one. Let's see.
Did you ask the one from here yet?
I'm looking. Oh, here's a good one. Emily Borgogelli says, what's the difference between filming with a red camera compared to the other cameras you previously filmed with?
Who asked this?
Emily.
Oh, red is like
What's the difference? She wants to know compared
quality. If we're gonna make a simple answer, because we could talk all day about the red.
Yeah.
Quality. Because I don't know have any of you have any of you watched Supernatural Parody in 4K? Because
sure some of them
if you have the time to let it load and process, that is almost exactly straight from our camera. There's like no compression. So what you see is like the real deal. I know some people's computers won't allow it because it's really big. But when you compare 4K to 1080p, which was the Canon 7D, there's a huge difference. Like, you guys actually notice our makeup now?
We get
And it's like, that's a beautiful thing.
They're like, oh, you guys are like, oh, your makeup is so amazing. It's changed so much. And I'm like, it hasn't. Like, yeah, I mean, we've gotten a little better. But it's just because you can see it now. Like, you can notice Doctor Who. What else? Twilight was even good. Like, our makeup was really good, but you could never really tell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. I can't.
Sorry, I
focus on the
can't
chat
focus. There's
box.
so many questions. We're just gonna keep looking.
We're
But
gonna
keep
keep
sending in
start-
your
yeah.
questions. Hashtag Supernatural Parody so we can find it.
Jade Henderson wants to know, how many shots of Hilly pushing Adam to the ground did it take to get it perfect?
A lot.
How many
lot.
shots did I push him?
A lot. Remember, Adam fell once and hurt himself.
No, he hurt himself many times. He kept, because as a dancer, because Adam is a dancer, I'm not sure if any of you know, Adam is actually a dancer. He teaches ballroom dance, and he can actually do jazz and tap and things like that. But as a dancer, you fall a certain way so that you don't actually physically hurt yourself.
Mhm.
So we practiced it a bunch of times, but after a while, when your body keeps hitting that same spot,
It
no
starts to
matter
hurt.
how far, his knee kept getting smacked, and every time he would get up and rub it, and I would say, "Are you okay?" And he'd say, "I'm fine." I'm like, "No, you're not. Stop lying." And he's like, "Well, I don't want to complain." But I think I pushed him down 13, 14 times, at least.
I would have to say probably about 18 times. But it was because as he fell, we had to also follow focus. I don't know if you guys know what that means, but it's like he would go down and he would go
be
out of
blurry,
focus and
yeah.
be blurry, so then you have to twist this follow focus to make it like focus.
Mhm.
So it was like really hard. Timing and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's okay. That was a good question.
That was a good question.
So
I'm
you guys are
okay.
asking really fun questions today. I like it.
Sorry, I'm looking for more questions.
Azriel wants to know. Did you ask one from Azriel? No, I
No.
don't think so. What did you think of the final or finale of Supernatural? I really.
I am so sorry. I don't know why. I think it's because I sit so long that I just start to yawn.
I really loved it. Me and Hannah loved the fact that like there was, time to focus on, just Dean, and then it was focused on the
Yeah.
three of them together. I was actually like a little like I wanted to have a little tear, not like for reals, but when the mark was gone, I was like a fan of Dark Dean. I'm sorry. I liked him when he was like evil. I thought maybe we would see a glimpse of those black peepers again. I was all like, come on, like under my blanket, like cheering on for like the demon to take over, and then it was like zap. I was like,
That's it.
not that's it, but I was like, oh poop, like I hope it comes back. But
Well,
maybe in season 11, with the darkness release, maybe he's like, I gotta take the mark back on or something. That was a terrible Dean impression. But I don't know. Were you guys a fan of Demon Dean? I was. I could have done with a whole season of Demon Dean. I think Jensen would have liked to as well.
I liked it.
Oh, like, Sammy, close your eyes. I saw a meme of that, of Sammy, close your eyes, and it was actually Dean, like, just gonna chop his, like, hair off. I was
Okay.
laughing really hard.
We have a question from Laura, and she has a really good question. She wants to know, what was the hardest scene to first write, to film, and then to direct? So what was the hardest scene to write? Like a screenplay?
Oh, crap. Sorry for anyone who said spoilers. I didn't give anything away besides the mark was gone.
Oh, whoops.
Well, you guys, okay, it's been like a month. Well, no, because some people are from the UK.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry
so
about that.
sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. Please don't hate me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Anyway, what was the question? Oh, the hardest scene
What was
to write
to write first?
and the hardest scene to execute?
to write to me was all the Taylor Swift
Yeah.
scenes.
All the Shake It Offs.
Because those
really
were
hard.
actually all planned. Now, what was the hardest to film?
I think we mentioned.
I
Oh,
think the
no.
car. Because for me, it was in, out, in, out, in, out. Mount,
For
mount, mount,
you
mount,
being
mount,
a director, that was the hardest. That was like the funnest, easiest day for me. I had a hard time fake killing Abaddon.
And then what was the hardest one to direct? Probably the car again.
I didn't.
The reason being is
I
because
only directed Rob with the wind.
you did a good job directing
Well,
him.
thank you.
But I think the car, because we couldn't see what we were filming. There was no way to see what we were filming. We just have to go out and make sure it worked. I think one time we went down the whole stretch of road and the battery died and we didn't know. And Hilly's all going for it.
No, it wasn't the battery. The car got full.
Oh yeah,
the car got full, and like what happened was we pulled over, and you know we like they checked and they're like, oh, it didn't record, and all of a sudden it was like, because sometimes no, the camera did shut off. The camera did shut off, and the card was full. So the problem is with like a red, it's like a computer. If you unplug it, sometimes you can damage it, or if you pull out a drive prematurely, you can damage the drive. So that's what happened, and like they turned it on, and like the scene wasn't there. It said like cannot view footage, and Hannah and Sean like walked away with the camera, and Osric was just lounging in the chair.
And we had already been shooting for like 9 hours.
Yeah, and he looked at me with these big saucer eyes, and he's like, is this bad? Do we have to do the whole thing over again? What's going on? Is all the footage gone? I'm like, Osric, calm down.
I was pretty freaked about it, but me and the camera operator spoke about it, and he just said like that's happened before, that we shouldn't have. But I'm always like OCD, like I plan the worst of the worst is gonna happen, because you don't want to think, oh, we're fine, and then you get back and it's like, well, where's the footage? Oh yeah. My god. And we only have one more day here, and we have to leave tomorrow. So, but we were okay. Thank God. Anyway.
Yes. That was, again, another good question.
Yeah, that was a nice question.
Oh, someone responds, you were right. Watching the parody in 4K is amazing. Yes!
It is. That's exactly what we saw on set. Like, what you see is what it looked like on set. It's amazing.
Lily wants to know, Hilly, did you have a hard time keeping a straight face when you were playing Dean? # Supernatural Parody.
Only when it was funny.
No, not when I didn't have really scenes with people.
Yeah.
When I was by myself, I was fine, but when Osric had to shake me, that was a nightmare. I couldn't stop laughing. I felt so unprofessional. And besides that, I don't think I smiled.
No, it was mostly just when you had Osric with
and then
you.
when I had to do a shimmy with Crowley, that was when I lost it. But
that's because you couldn't see him.
Yeah, I couldn't see
him. He was like this blob, and she got the giggles, so.
But yeah, it was. I didn't have too bad of a hard time.
Okay. I know, let's see. Maggie Janning wants to know, how do you pick who gets to play what characters? Facial structure. I think that's like our first answer. Facial structure.
Yeah, eyes first. And then facial structure.
Like here.
And then what their background is, I guess. What have they done before? But we have worked with people that aren't even actors.
Yeah.
So, no problem here. Like, we like to work with people. So.
A lot of makeup goes into everything, but it really is the facial structure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I couldn't have played Dean because I don't have, like, a really strong jawline. Cass is more like
I couldn't have played Cass.
Yeah, so it just depends.
Like,
really.
You have to have some, like, whoever you're cosplaying, you have to have some sort of aspect to the character, because no matter how much makeup you put on,
sometimes you're just like,
I can never pull this off. Like, I could never play Bobby. I could never play Crowley. You know, there's just like some things that just wouldn't work. So we try to just, look at ourselves, look at our faces, first for each other, and then that's how we decided. Like, obviously we want Osric to play Sam, because we didn't think any of us could get with her, like, for Sam.
No.
And we were like, we want someone special from Supernatural to play
it'd be
Sam.
just fun to have Osric do it, because it's just
we're
fun.
so like comfortable with him. It's just like, let's just do this thing. Sending kisses from Brazil, they said.
I'm looking for questions here.
They're really good questions.
Yeah, they're really good. I'm just trying to go through them because there's so many.
Okay, Mathilda wants to know, this is a good question. Did you feel like the expectations from the...
what?
Wait, hold on. Did you feel like the expectations to this parody was higher than normal? When we were saying we were going to make it, do you think people's expectations were, like, through the roof? I just knew a lot of you were excited, but I didn't feel like nervous, like, oh my god, they think it's gonna be the best thing ever.
I think the ones that I freaked out about expectations was like Twilight.
Yeah.
Like, that was like,
Well, because, like, for example,
it was so many years of Twilight.
Yeah, and for example, it's like, let's just say, sorry. Okay, let's just say we had to do Supernatural again. Let's just say next year we're like, hey guys, we're gonna do Supernatural. That's when the expectations would be like,
yeah, because they're like, okay, so the cast is gonna be in it again. It's like, we don't know. Like,
I think that's how we felt like when we did Twilight so many years in a row. When we would announce the next Twilight, it was like, oh, it's a little nerve-wracking because we care so much for your guys' opinion and stuff like that. So hopefully, you know, everything will be okay. Yay!
Oh, I see one here from Majeda. I lost it. I think it was something to the fact of, like, how does this rank to your other parodies? Like, what are your favorites that you've done? Well, Supernatural's number one.
Number 2 is probably the Lord of the Rings because that one just hits home for us because that's like our favorite movie.
We're huge fans
today.
of Lord of the Rings.
And then, Doctor Who's like right in between.
Yeah, Doctor Who's kind of in between.
It's a different feel. It's a different love. It's too hard. It's like picking your children.
And then I like The Walking Dead. Oh my god.
The Walking Dead!
That TV show. Cannot wait for it to come back on. I am dying to know what happens. Hashtag Supernatural Parody. Tweet us.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Jeez, oh my god, you guys are so many. Whoa.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Jessica says, I'm also a fan of Dark Dean. You're not alone. Thank you, sister. Okay, Emmeline wants to know how, on Twitter, hashtag Supernatural Parody, how hard was it to get the costumes on point? Thank you, love you guys, and I love the parody. Aw, thank you so
glad you
much.
liked it. And thanks for noticing the costumes.
Yeah, I know I've gotten a lot of comments like, where did you get this specific plaid? Where did you get this? Where did you get that? And honestly, it was a gamble. It was if you were on eBay at the right time, if we were in a thrift shop at the right time, because we can't say, oh, American Apparel had this shirt. Because it doesn't exist. When Supernatural films, half their clothes are from Canada stores, and half of them are like out of season because it was like 3 years ago, a year ago. So it's like all the stuff doesn't exist. So it was just hours upon hours of searching, and when we would find something, it would be like impulse buy because then it didn't exist.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we can't say this is where we got it because now it doesn't exist. We could say we got it from a guy in Alabama. I don't know. But it did take a long time.
It took a really long time this time.
Yeah, it took a very long time. So.
Let's see.
But thank you for noticing the costumes. That means a lot to us.
Yes. Looking.
Oh, look, it Faith says again, Dark Dean was way too short-lived. Yes. We need to have like a marathon of Dark Dean.
Rachel Harden says, hey guys, when you were on set, were there any pranks? And I love you all.
Well, me and Rob attempted to prank Osric, and it didn't really work.
What were you guys doing? I wasn't even involved, was I?
No,
I was like filming.
He was sleeping. And we tried to scare him.
Oh, yeah.
But Rob, like, instead, because I was like, oh, Rob, you go do it. He's like, okay. And I thought he was going to be like, wah, like, all scared. And he's like, ah. I was like, Rob, that wasn't big enough. Like, I would have been, like, choking Osric, like, wah, like, to try to freak him out. But, like, he was just like, I was like, try again, Rob.
Rob.
But other than that, no, there was no pranking. No.
We didn't have time to
There's
prank.
no time.
Sorry. We just didn't have time because time is money. Now it's really hard now. Everyone's like, oh, you have how many subscribers? Well, that's how this much money. I'm like,
Queen Winchester wants to know, did you guys talk to the actors dancing at the end of the video? I think she might have missed that we actually filmed with them. Because she's saying, did we actually talk to them? So for those wondering, I know there's been like 2 of you who have commented like, is that footage from another thing? Did they send you their footage of them dancing? And all those are no. We were there. We told them what we would like them to do. I showed Jared and Jensen how to curtsy. We were there, you guys. So very happy.
You can even see at the very end in the credits, you see me and Hilly dance. That's the same backdrop they were on. We just did that during a break.
Yeah.
So, no, we were there. We shot everything.
Yeah,
It's not
so
false footage.
It was so much fun. And unfortunately, because another question was, do we have behind the scenes of that? And no, we didn't take our behind the scenes camera because it was our first time meeting a lot of them. Some of them we had maybe seen before at different conventions and things. But for everyone else, it was our first time meeting them. So we didn't want to make it feel like we had cameras everywhere. We wanted them to feel super comfortable and just kind of like...
It was mostly for you guys.
Mostly for the fans, because we weren't even concerned then for behind-the-scenes footage. We were just thinking of the footage for the parody. So
right.
Apologies that there's nothing there, but that was the reason why.
Yeah.
Oh, and more comments. Hey, everyone in the chat box, if there's comments about the shirt, help them out if they missed it. ShopHillywood.com. Sizes extra small to XXXX large. And we ship worldwide. So yes, this means Puerto Rico, United Kingdom, worldwide, all places.
South America, Europe.
And we have more than just these designs. We have 2 other ones that are going...
The more you buy, the more fun deals you get.
And
Sorry, I'm trying to re-slip back down.
You okay there?
I'm sitting on like a bouncy ball.
Our sizes are kind of going low a little bit. So I would try to get them as soon as possible. I know some of you are waiting for your payday. Totally okay. But just want to give you a heads up that
can't guarantee the sizes.
They are kind of slipping, and once that first stock is gone, it's like either it won't be restocked, or if we restock, it won't be for like another 3 to 4 months. So that's why we're trying to say hurry, because we don't want you guys to miss out and get it like in Christmas. Like that's a long time away, and we want to wear our shirts now.
Okay, so Lorna O'Donnell says, what part of the parody took the longest? She's like, for example, sourcing costumes, planning scenes, or editing Supernatural Parody.
I think editing.
Yeah.
I think editing and planning is almost a tie.
Because we shot for 14 days.
We shot for 14 days. So it was 9 days on set and 4 days with the actors.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 14 days, but it took us like almost 3 weeks to edit the whole thing, including behind the scenes and Dean Winchester's diaries.
And
but
graphics.
it took us, I think, like 2.5 weeks to script. So everything kind of equals itself out. It's like everything's almost a tie.
Yeah. Need your shirt.
Yay!
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Yay!
Alrighty.
Oh my gosh, you have to be looking at comments while we're answering.
I know I'm trying, but I'm like, I don't want to be like this the whole time.
I feel bad because we have like these awkward moments of silence. Like, we're just gonna look at questions now. Hi guys. Are you sisters? Yes.
Yes, but we're not twins.
We're not twins. We're 4 years apart. I'm 25. She's 29. Yay! We got that cleared up. Jessica Jackson says, how did you find the perfect voiceover for the video? Here's a surprise. I'm not sure if you guys know.
Oh, for Crowley?
Yeah. In our Doctor Who parody, the amazing voice actor who voiced the 10th Doctor, he's the voice of Crowley as well. So he is that talented and that flawless. So I just reached out to him. I said, hey, would you even be like okay with doing...
Do you think you could do Crowley?
Like Mark Shepard's voice, because we never say, the character. It's like you always have to get the actor voice first and then you characterize it. And he's like, oh yeah, I've actually watched some Supernatural, and he sent me this sample like, hello darlings, blah 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 blah, Hilly and Hannah, and I was like here we go again, you're amazing. So he did the voiceovers, and he like rocked every single one of them. He's amazing. His name is Elliot Crossley, and his his name is actually in the credits, if any of you were curious.
Trying to go through these questions. A couple of them are repeats, so I'm trying to find some new ones.
I'm so excited. So many of you are in here right now.
I know, there's a lot of people watching.
Thank you so much for watching. That means a lot to us, you guys. Truly appreciate it.
Julian Helton asks me, but this is your answer. She says, do you do all of the editing yourself? Also, what kind of editing software do you use? I don't edit. I film.
I edit.
And I direct.
I edit. So Oh my gosh, I can't keep up. Sorry, the comments are flying by and I'm trying to show you guys like, oh wait. I'm trying to save the comments for future reference, but I can't do it. So I edit, and I edit with Adobe Premiere.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
May
easy.
Ann Davina wants to know, what are your favorite fan moments?
From this one?
No, from Supernatural. Actually,
Oh.
our favorite fan moments are in the video. So that's what we just kept it as, and those are our favorite moments. So,
Someone says they like our shirts. Thank you. Shop Hillywood.com. You can get one too.
All right, guys. If you're being if you can't keep up with all the comments, and if you want your question answered, we're reading them from Twitter. So
yes,
hop on Twitter right now and send us some love, because we are taking a lot of them from Twitter because we can't really even read the chat box, honestly.
Yeah.
So if we just see a bunch of blur go by. So if you guys want your question to be read, tweet us and we'll answer it live. You got one, Hannah?
Mathilde Alfang, sorry. She says, in the ending of the video, you made this cute little jump. How many times did you have to do it? She's talking about the leap with Cass and Dean.
Oh, our
leap, yeah.
We did it, I think, twice, right? No.
No.
We did it the ballet style like 3 times, and then we did like the Jensen and Misha like leap.
Yeah, the leaps, but like we couldn't time them out.
We couldn't time it out correctly.
Because as a dancer, we're like, 1, 2, 3, go! And it was like weird, and like we were up and one was down. And I was like, oh, this isn't working. Oh, this is Alicia Perez. Hannah, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you hate getting hit with a dodgeball? 9? I don't like
that
it.
much? You hated it that much?
No, I didn't like it. Because I was just afraid I was going to hit in the face. I've gotten hit in the face before. And like I said, I got a bloody nose when I was young, and that's all it took. And I just am like, do not throw a ball at me. But I took it for Cass.
NC Grace Charms wants to know, where are our dancers from?
From studios here in Vegas. That's all I can say. They're from a bunch of different studios, and then friends of friends and stuff like that.
Yes. So yay!
I'm trying to find more. You guys have good questions.
I'm searching on Twitter as well right now.
Yeah.
You guys are sending in really great questions, and thanks again for as many times as you're watching it. That's so special to us.
Marissa
I really
Patton,
appreciate it.
This is for you. How did you come up with the idea for the parody?
Ooh, come back to that one. Come
Okay.
back to that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kayla Dean says, at Hannah Hindy, did you drive the Impala too? No. I never got to drive it. I got to ride in it, but I was stuck in the back seat, like on the floor, pretty much the entire time because I was hiding. Because then I would come out and I would look at the scene and I was like, oh, we need to drive the other way because the sun's glaring this way or that way, or that wasn't good. Let's go back and do it again. So no, unfortunately, I should have though. I should have at least driven it once. But I'm really short, and for Hilly, even with her, we kind of had to push the whole seat forward. So I'm like, oh. I don't think my feet would have reached, because she's taller than me.
So the question, because I was just going through Twitter, the question was, how did I come up with Supernatural Parody, the concept? I've talked a little bit on this, but not too in depth. But we, hold on, I'm just looking at the chat. Hold on, we are going to, for 1 second, guys. Hold on.
Probably.
Okay. What we're going to do, you guys, and we're sorry to have to do this, but for the sake of, age watching.
Younger viewers
and things like that.
Because we care about you guys.
Yeah, we care about you guys. We love you. We are going to actually block the chat right now. Because we don't appreciate the comments that are, the trolls that are coming in. So we're actually going to disable it, and so we're going to continue this talk elsewhere. We'll be on our Twitters, and thank you guys for just understanding with this. I'm sure you guys are totally okay with this because it's kind of, yeah. So what you guys are going to do, I'm going to enable the chat, and you're just going to reload the page. And if you guys want to do that, that's great. That would be great if you guys could. Just reload the page so that we can all have a clean mind. So hopefully it works because we tried our best. But anyway, back to questions.
So,
anyway, I was answering about the making of the parody.
You guys should be following us on Twitter anyway.
Yeah, follow us.
I tell so many people about Twitter because I had a ton of people asking today, what time is it? And like, where do I go? I'm like, oh my God, like you guys, it's on Twitter and Facebook. Like, are you following at least one of those? Because I can't get back to everybody's emails sometimes.
Yeah.
Because usually it's our manager that answers the emails. But today I had like 5 minutes and I was like trying to get back to emails. I was like, follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
All right, so next.
Anyway.
I was answering, I'm sorry.
How did you come up with the idea
yes.
for Supernatural Parody?
Well, I had 2 different songs that we were originally going to do, which was totally different. Not Shake It Off at all. We wanted to be sure that we could, make these, and we were trying to plan these out, but it just really wasn't clicking and it wasn't really working.
It just kind of...
And then one night, I sat down and I just started listening to more options of songs, and Taylor Swift was on next, and I just kind of listened, and I said, wait a second, it said like shake, and Dean's hand shakes, and that's all it took, was that just, it shakes with Dean's hand. And yeah, that was it. Good question.
Mariana Pellicer, she says, for me, you guys are parody queens.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
How was it working with Rob as Kane? Was it weird? No, it wasn't weird. I think he was hilarious, by the way. Like, he's so funny.
We love Rob.
He was so happy and like just easygoing, like to crack, like to laugh at himself. I was like, you're really cool. But I think the weirdest part for us was seeing him all day in the beard, and then at the very end of the day, I took it all off, and he was just walking around. I'm like, that you look like a totally different person.
I almost didn't recognize him.
I feel like I didn't like direct that person. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like
it felt like someone completely different, but it was fun because I don't know if any of you have put on like a fake beard, but your fake beard rule is once it's on, the makeup artist says like, can't smile, can't talk, because the more you talk and the more you smile, it's just gonna pop
off.
So that's the same exact thing when I put it on him. I was like, okay, rule is you can't smile, and you can't eat like as big as you want, and you can't like talk a lot. So, he was just like, trying to keep it all cool, but then once we were on set and he saw his takes for the first time, he was trying to like hold his beard down like while he was laughing and like squeezing it together because he didn't want it to pop. It was really cute. So good on you, Rob, for dealing with that beard, because they're not very fun at all. Fake beards are the worst, especially when you're trying to act. Like, you don't realize how much you move your mouth. Next question comes from
Val the Invincible.
You guys keep sending our questions.
Yeah, tweet us.
At Hilly Hindi, at Hannah Hindi, for both of us, at Hillywood Show. Yay!
She says, well, it's not really a question, but it's a compliment. She goes, you were spot on, both of you. She's referring to us with the facial expressions on your Supernatural parody. Thanks. Thank you very, very much. We tried really hard.
Oh, there's no question?
No, she was just like a compliment.
I
thought it was really sweet. No one has said anything about facial expressions.
Lindsay wants to know, whose cameo did you guys like the most? We don't have a favorite.
We don't, no.
Because we thought, when they came in, we would start seeing them do the same movement or the same type of thing.
I was expecting that.
Each person brought something different to the table. Like, I was expecting, like, okay, well, here comes so-and-so, and they might do the same thing, and I was like, oh, I hope they don't, just for the sake of editing purposes, and they didn't. Like, the first thing Richard did when he was in there, he freaking started juggling oranges. Like, that's how much fun they were having. It was just, like, up in the air, and they were all so creative and different that we don't have a favorite. Because each one we watched, like, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that one too.
Each one was, like, so creative.
And we've picked our favorite moments from their cameos to put into it.
Those were our favorites, because they would do other things, but we grabbed what we really, like, enjoyed. What we thought you guys would like to see them doing.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
next question is shophillywood.com. Still seeing questions about that.
Heather C. says, how many times did Hilly have to watch Jensen's dancing to get it perfect, like copying his dance moves? How many times did you have to watch it?
I watched a couple videos, and then just tried to do it my best. Like, I didn't go crazy, honestly. It wasn't like 20 times in a row.
No, she would just kind of look it over.
Got an overall, like, I would watch some of the blooper reels and sometimes of him dancing at conventions and things, and I would just kind of go, okay, try to remember. And then I just had fun on camera. I did the, God, what do they call it? Is it called, like, the greaser or the greasy or something with this thing?
Oh, yeah.
I actually did that, but it didn't make the final cut. And we kept trying to insert it, and I'm like, it's not working. It's not working.
No, it didn't work.
Yeah, there was so much other stuff, like Eye of the Tiger and things like that.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, that's more important than
So
that.
we had, like, a lot more to choose from, and it was like, oh, no.
Valerie says, for both of us, whose idea was it for Matt Cohen to be shirtless?
Matt Cohen
himself.
Flawless Matt came in, and we said, he goes, what's going on? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like that. They were all, like, super excited, and we're like,
can I see someone else's
yeah,
stuff?
can we see what else is do? And then we said, pretty much do whatever you think the fans would want to see you do. And he goes, I think the fans want to see my shirt off. And so he, like, ran, and he's like, is it cool if I, like, go down and then come up, like you guys can edit, like it disappeared?
Yeah.
And we were like, sure, try it. And he did it. He did some normal dancing in his shirt after that, but we were like, no, that's the winner ticket. So thank you, Matt, for being extremely creative, because a lot of fans really liked that.
Yeah, that was really cute. It was like everybody had like their own idea. Like I think it was like Sebastian, like he came up the stairs. I was like, see, I wouldn't have thought to do that. You know, like they're all just, they had their own personality.
Sassy Moose says, who was the funniest and nicest person from the cast? Who made us like laugh really hard? Oh gosh, that's a really hard question. Misha made me laugh. Because Misha was like totally unexpected. Because he was so in thought about wanting to do something unique. Because he looked, I think it was at Tim's footage or someone's footage, and he goes, crap, they're all doing the stuff that I wanted to do. Because I guess he had an idea.
Yeah.
And so when he walked in front of the camera, he was like legit like
still
completely
thinking.
like, I'm not ready to, I need to think more. And I was like, are you ready, Misha? And he's like, yeah, I think so. And I was like, okay, here comes your music. And then all of a sudden he was like,
yeah,
and
he
then
kind of started off like little hip
movements,
just like, and I was like, okay.
And then it was like, wow! Like, it was so funny. And I started cracking up, like legit laughing, because it was
unexpected.
Yeah. And I laughed really hard at Tim, because Tim to me is a very suave gentleman. Like he's very kind, very, you know what I mean? Like he has himself put together, but when he goes into acting
he has like
mode,
this aura to where you like respect him.
Yeah.
It's Tim.
When he goes into acting mode, he's like freaking comedian.
Yeah.
That was really funny. And who was the nicest? All of them were like the nicest ever. All of them.
They're all really nice. I really enjoy Richard.
Richard's
he's
a sweetheart.
Such a sweetheart.
Yeah. And the first thing Jensen said to us when he came in, he was like, I've watched your stuff. It's like really amazing. It's amazing. And they both like gave us hugs, and Jared was like sick that day too. I think.
Yeah,
he was
I didn't even know
slightly
he was sick.
under the weather, but he like just from doing the video, he was like on a high, and he left the room, and he's like, man, I wish we could do this all the time. This was so much fun. So it made us feel really
with
special.
His little beanie
but
leaving the room.
honestly, everyone was nice, from the bodyguard Cliff. Hello, Cliff is amazing. To Osric, for goodness sakes, to Lauren, to Samantha. Like they're all nice. Like I've never, like I said, I've never met a nicer cast. Travis actually reached out to us after he found out one of our costume designers passed away.
Yeah. That was surprising.
And that was just like special. I guess he went, after he did our cameo, we gave him little cards like to make sure like they knew what they were doing it for. And he actually emailed us and said, like, I just watched your most recent video of your costume designer John Henson passing away, and I just wanted to say like I'm sorry. And that was like
it was just that thing, like, we don't really know you, but it was just to show like that's the cast.
That just shows you how amazing the cast is.
Yeah. And
I would give my left arm to actually just work with the cast and crew, because to have that type of relationship with each other, and that humbleness, and that love for the fans, like they'll go far. Like so long as the viewers are there for Supernatural, I can guarantee there will be more seasons because they are this close, like the whole cast, and they are so humble about themselves because, you know, we've met some other celebrities from just random places, not like from a big franchise, but just like I call it like the Burger King commercial guy, like let's just call them that, and they're like really kind of up to do, and they won't even make eye contact with a fan, and it's just like really disheartening, especially when it's your idol. Like, so for example, like when we met Lady Gaga, she was an angel, and that meant so much to us.
Well, I think she realizes,
like, so much.
I think it's just your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
exactly.
I'm sure she realizes, in these guys too, it's like, yes, I have a really cool career, and yes, like there's fans about it, but I'm a human being. Like, I am the same as everyone else. I have a cool job, but you don't let it get to your head. And I think that's why Supernatural has gone so long, because they're so good with you guys. They're like really good with the fan base. So I just think that's why it's survived forever. Because if they like didn't take the time to say hi to you or sign anything or be uppity do, you'd be like, I don't want to meet them. You know, so they're really awesome people. I'm glad it's gone so long for them and stuff like that, because they deserve it, you know. So anyway, what are you guys saying? I'm sorry.
Roxanne wants to know. You guys can answer this too. Roxanne wants to know, what is your favorite episode of Supernatural? By the way, I just ordered a t-shirt. Woo!
Yay!
1,000 Hillywood points and 1,000 pies and free rides in the Impala if we ever see you in person. Oh, here's my shirt. She wants to know, what's our favorite episode of Supernatural? Do you know the title? It's always, we have a hard time memorizing titles because there's so many episodes. I have a favorite episode though, which I know the title for. I really like. Oh God, I like a lot. So let's talk about them. I get excited when I get to talk about what I like. I like. It's Firstborn. When Dean first gets the mark from Cain. I really like that episode because hello, the mark of Cain. You know, I have like a thing for the mark of Cain. I love that storyline. I also really like Yellow Fever, when Dean's like scared of everything. I really like Clap Your Hands If You Believe. I know that one's not that popular, but I think it's freaking hilarious. I like Mystery Spot a lot. And I watched, like, when I first saw The French Mistake, I was like, well, okay. The more I keep watching it, the more I keep loving it. So,
what's the title? It's not The Mystery Spot, is it? The
title where Dean keeps dying?
Yeah.
It was the
heat of the moment. Oh my God.
You know what?
I like that one too, but I was like, what a nightmare. Like,
you know what it reminds me of? Like that rush when he wakes up is like when you set your alarm to your favorite song, and then when all of a sudden you hear that song, you get this like adrenaline pit in your stomach.
Because it's always been
because it's always like the wake up song. Someone has like, I think Say It Right, like in 2007 by Nelly Furtado, and they had it as their ring, or I had it as my alarm. And then we were doing dance competition, and the song she chose was Nelly Furtado, Say It Right. And so every time the song would come up, like, we had to dance, but I would get this rush of, like, am I sleeping? Is this real life? Like, it sucks. So, like, if you guys have Carry On My Wayward Son as your ringtone, I would say I respect you for that, because if every time the season finale starts, you guys, your stomach must like do this flip because I can't handle it. I get this reaction. It's like when the doctor hits your knee. It's just like a natural effect. Oh my God.
I'm trying to
and yes, again, I'm seeing more questions. We are having a LA meetup / party meet and greet for the fans. And extra special news, we were just told, unless something falls through, we were just told that we can stream live from it. So what that means is that we're going to be showing the parody, and then we'll be doing like a live Q&A with the audience. And I don't want to say anything yet, but we are going to be streaming it live, so you guys can actually be a part of it, because I know a lot of you are like, I'm not from LA. So yay.
Yeah, we're going to post more details on that. We're just still working on a couple little things, but yes, we are having a meetup. Yay. Because we reached 3 million views.
Yay!
So, yeah, if you live in LA, or not necessarily LA, if you live in California, you can come on down. Doesn't matter. But we'll post the date. It is going to probably be sometime next weekend. So,
Emma wants to know, Hannah, do you still have your broken cast shoe?
I do. I still think but it's fixed now.
So if you guys watch the behind the scenes, you know that her shoe broke.
I broke my shoe.
She broke her shoe.
I actually broke both of my shoes.
Yeah.
I think it's because when we were dancing, the air conditioning wasn't working. So we got really hot at one point, and I think it melted like the glue or something. I can't explain it because it was barely any type of touching, and they would just like totally come off. I was like, I didn't even put pressure.
Yeah.
What the heck?
So we got the shoes off of eBay because we were trying to save on money, and now we're like,
I think that was a bad idea.
bad idea. But you know, that's what you have to do for funds, because sometimes the funds aren't always there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you have to figure out what's more important.
Wow, you guys are so sweet.
Katie 100, Catherine. Wow. Which moment from the parody was your favorite to film for the parody? I know yours already.
Driving the Impala.
Yeah.
Obviously. Driving the Impala was the best. And I liked recreating the Eye of the Tiger scenes.
That was fun.
And I did like to play Dead on the Bed. Because
on the bed.
Because I got to sleep like the whole time.
You know what I did enjoy shooting, surprisingly, was the intro. I had a good time.
I stay up too late.
Because I think it was that day we had gotten sleep, and so I was just like, I only knew there was 4 shots, but we took forever. Like, on shooting
Amethyst wants to know, if you guys could go to cons with the cast, will you bring Osric's Sam outfit for him to cosplay? That would be, we would love to bring Osric and Rob's outfit and cosplay them for you guys. That would be so fun. If you guys want to see us at any convention, if it's Dragon Con, Comic Con, Supernatural Cons, Wizard World, do us a favor, because we can't do it, guys. We need you to email them, email the convention owners, and request our appearance there. Because without you guys, we can't afford it, because we can't fly to all the places.
We can't afford to go.
So if you guys want to see us at any of those upcoming conventions, please, please, please do us a favor and email them so that they can consider us and hopefully have us out, because we can't go without their permission.
If enough of you try to write, if they get like an overwhelming response, sometimes they consider it. But if it's like one person, it doesn't do anything. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you all are really like, hey, I'm from, like, I've heard a lot about Comic-Con Wales. Like, I don't know how many people have written about
or
that.
like Rogue Events,
Asylum 15,
any other like supernatural conventions like that. Like, just hit them up, and hopefully, if there's enough of you though, hopefully they'll consider us, because that would be a complete dream.
I know. I really want to go to like, I want to go to supernatural conventions and stuff, but like, I really want to go out of the country
as well.
Yeah. Like,
we have
badly.
We've never been to the UK.
I know. Our second largest fan base is in the UK, according to our statistics.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm getting packages ready for these. A lot to the UK, a ton, and Australia, and New Zealand. But this is crazy, guys. These T-shirts. I think I packaged. I packaged two. Well, they're not actually here yet. They're still getting printed, but they'll be here. But I'm getting packaging ready. 2 to Iceland. Is that not crazy? Iceland, Singapore was a new one I haven't heard of, and like 2 to India.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
It's really cool to know where you guys are from.
India. I don't know if I've ever gotten like a comment from India.
2 of them.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's like so
amazing.
awesome.
You guys
Hillywood is
amazing.
worldwide. Yay.
Sorry, I just gave you guys another update for those who have missed it. I'm getting a couple comments that are like, are you guys still on? I'm missing it.
Yes, we are here.
So there was another update for you guys just to say we're still on. Talk with us.
Bay, I think it is, or Bea.
Mm-hmm.
She says, how was training for the character?
Maybe she means like studying.
Yeah, like, I don't think we had to. You had more time to study than I did.
I was studying for months.
I was prepping a lot, so I didn't really get to, like,
Well, I don't think you were as worried because Cass was only, you already knew
In a
what
couple
Cass had
scenes.
to do.
I didn't
You know
have
what
to
I mean?
I didn't have to lip sync. I think that's
Yeah,
why.
you did. It's gonna be alright.
Oh yeah.
That
Got
was so
that.
cute. Didn't she do good on that part, you guys? She took a while though.
Hilly's like, you need to be more concerned.
I was like, you're not concerned enough.
And I'm like, how is this not concerned?
I'm like, you look angry, and she's like, but I'm concerned.
I'm concerned.
And I'm like, no, you're not. You look angry. So she did it a couple times, and yay, we got it done.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of fun, but I studied her Dean many months. Many months.
Yes.
Did you meet Jared and Jensen, friend 49 on
Yes, you guys. We were there. We filmed it.
They're the best too. We actually, for those of you who don't know, when we emailed Osric the private link because it wasn't out yet and I wanted him to see it, we actually Skyped with Osric. But he also told us that he had, that he had Richard and Jensen with him as well. So we were able and given the opportunity to watch all 3 of their reactions live.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And I think out of all 3 of them, Osric was just all smiles. Richard was like trying to peek in because they were all trying to just share the laptop.
Yeah, it was like his eyes.
But Jensen had the biggest reaction. Like he couldn't get enough of it. It was like he would sit there like this and just like shake his head, and
or
be
he'd
oh
cover his
gosh,
eyes, or he'd look at
he'd start-
he'd look at Cliff,
he started
his bodyguard,
giggling.
like,
Yeah.
can you believe? It was like that, like.
He was so fun to watch, you guys. Oh my gosh, I wish you could see it. It was.
I mean, it's all the scenes that pretty much
He caught every reference,
every little joke, everything.
from the
everything.
butt slap to the dodgeball scene,
Hula hoop, his
to
dance
the
moves.
shaking where the blade pulls me out. Like he caught even more scenes. Like he almost had a bigger reaction than some of you guys in some of your reaction videos. Like that's how I want to say. Like his reaction wasn't screaming, but it was like he was picking up on everything and laughing.
To watch it the first time and pick up that fast, because usually it's kind of like,
yeah.
He was picking up everything.
So, and then afterwards he said they clapped for us, and Osric said it was amazing, which I was really hoping Osric would like it because, like, for him to have committed that many days to us meant a lot. And so if anyone was to like it, I wanted him to because he was a part of it so much. And Richard gave us a thumbs up, and he's like, that was amazing.
Good job, girls. Good job, girls.
And Jensen said it was the best thing they've been a part of in their 10 years. And we were like, thank you.
Thank you.
So,
wow.
And he was like, we need to show this. We need to get this played. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't wait to share it. When's it coming out? And we're like, tomorrow.
It was cute because at like the very end, he was like, that was amazing. And we were like, God, thank you. And then he was like,
it was ridiculously amazing. And he had no words.
Say anything. He's like, I don't even know what to say. And I was like, oh my God, like.
Yeah.
That's really good. Like I'm glad that he enjoyed it himself.
So much.
To like laugh at it and be like, that is very true. You know, shake it off. It's about the mark.
That was very, very special to us.
Yeah.
So. Thank you. Oh, and people are asking about the reaction contest. Well, we want to make it fair. We want to make it fair for everyone. So we've been waiting a little bit longer to receive all of the entries because some people were like, I was out of town. I was, at college. I just got out. So we're kind of letting them filter in. We're getting to the bottom of the list. And once we have all the entries in, then we'll sit down and get more of a look because we've already watched some, obviously. But I will say this, if you have entered and if you have the video in your video, we can't include you. So if you want, because that's against the rules, since the video is copyright, if you guys want to be included and to make sure your video is looked at, take that out and re-upload it because it doesn't matter how many views you are. If you have a great reaction, it doesn't matter. You can have 0 views and we will pick you. So do that for us and we'll probably pick a winner, I would say, by next week.
I hope so.
Because it'll probably take us a week to get through everybody.
It's just a lot, guys. I mean, it's a good thing, but just have a little bit of patience because it's only 2 people here.
But I think the cutest thing is that you guys are actually watching each other's reactions.
There's a lot of views on a couple of them.
Yeah, like some of them
Someone
have
had
2,000.
I know, I was like, whoa.
That doesn't help with your entry, by the way, but because we want to make it fair for everybody. But I think that's so cute that you guys support each other and you're like, oh, it's so cute that you're crying and I scream too. Like, the SPN family is just a really great community, and
I think just the Hillywood family in
Hillywood
general.
family
Because
and SPN
people
family.
that are new to us, it's awesome because I'm like, okay, they can come and maybe watch some other fandoms that we done that they like, but it's the people that have stuck around, I feel like, forever, or not necessarily forever, but like, oh, I found you through Doctor Who. And they continue to watch each one. Like, oh, I don't watch Walking Dead because it scares me, but I watched your parody and I've seen it like 10 times or something. Like, I've gotten comments like that, and I think it's adorable. Like, I just like that you guys can all come under like the umbrella of Hillywood and like just share.
We can all like love this so many things.
Yeah,
at once.
just like so many things. It's kind of like a Comic Con, but parody con.
Aw, Eliza says, I can't stop smiling about your story about Jensen Ackles and everybody else. Aww. That was an amazing opportunity. I think, just watching his reaction just gave us that much more confidence because when we make videos, we are never like the type of girls that say, oh, this is going to be a winner, guys. They're going to love this.
No.
Like, I was sweating bullets when I put out like Lord of the Rings or Walking Dead because even if I really like it, I don't have a voice compared to you guys. You guys are the more like I'm a part of the fandom, but I'm just one person. So I was really nervous to put out Supernatural because I didn't want to disappoint any of you. So when we showed it to all three of them, and Osric, Richard, and Jensen had nothing but really good things to say about it, it was like that's the confidence boost I needed to say, okay, I think the fans are gonna like this, because that's like what I needed, because I was so nervous the days leading up to the premiere. Like I'd wake up with like nightmares that the video was going public and you guys didn't like it. Like it was really stressful for me because I want to, I want to celebrate what I love with you and hope that you love it as much as I do. So it just means a lot that you guys really like it. So thank you.
Yes. Go ahead and look on the Hillywood
Oh,
stream.
sorry.
Because my little stream,
did it freeze up?
It's like frozen, and then at the same time I'll find a couple and they're all the same questions, and I don't want to have
It's probably not reloading right.
Probably.
Oh yeah, my thing just froze up. Look. Oh wait, no, there they are. All right, Jade says, when are you going to release bloopers? Well, we said the 2.5 or 3 million mark was going to be the party in LA. So we made that. That's the goal. Party in LA is going to happen. It's already in the works. We're super excited. We're going to actually live stream from it.
Hopefully,
if there's no bugs or anything terrible. And that'll be open to the public. It's going to be a free event.
Yes.
But you guys just have to RSVP soon because we're only limited, I think, 180 people. Ooh. So that might go out in a couple days. So just be aware for that tweet going out.
Follow us, please.
But we're thinking possibly, what is it? Is it going to be 4 or 3.5?
I think we need to decide depending on how quick the views are coming in, because if it's taking a really long time,
we're obviously going to put out bloopers someday.
I would have to say,
but we would like to set the goal for 4 million.
Yeah.
Because you guys are amazing.
Because we're almost at 3.1.
I know.
It's nuts. It's kind of like,
so
I bet you guys could do it.
I guess we're going to set the goal for the bloopers for 4 million. And then we'll just kind of see how y'all are doing. But if not, like, don't worry, the bloopers will eventually come. But we think it's fun that we can, like, set these goals because
it's,
you
like,
guys,
actually possible,
you guys deserve little treats for, like, everything you do. So, like, for 3 million, we're doing a live stream party from LA. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then for 4, we're going to have some bloopers. We don't have, besides, like, Jared struggling with his zipper, none of the actors made bloopers. So I don't think there's going to be bloopers from the actors. It's more so like when me and Osric couldn't stop laughing over silly stuff. So it's really fun, but we have like tons of moments like that that are just going to be fun to edit, and we'll probably put...
Or how many takes it was for dodgeball.
We probably will put Jared struggling with his zipper.
And the countdown to like 30 seconds of just this.
So thank you guys so much for someone says my birthday's in 4 weeks. Happy birthday almost. Yay! If your guys' live stream isn't working, just reload the page. Yeah. Because I see some of you saying it's not loading. It's probably because there's a couple viewers or a lot of viewers on right now. So sometimes it freezes. Caitlin wants to know on at Hillywood Show,
Yeah.
are there any scenes that were filmed but were not put in the final cut that you wish were?
No.
There was some scenes.
I mean, there's really cute stuff, but I think that we made the right decisions.
We put the best of the best because we had like 40 extra minutes of just random shake it offs and footage and goofing bits. But we picked the parts that I think were the cleanest for like a clean cut without going too crazy and sloppy, because she would make me do really crazy things. And so when we would try to edit in, it was like, that just looks kind of sloppy. So we just stuck to what we felt in our gut looked okay.
I think it was almost like our original idea.
Husky Girl wants to know, where can I get Hilly's shirt? ShopHillywood.com. It's our new design.
If you order this shirt, you get a free Hillywood wristband.
Yay! It comes with a free Hillywood wristband, you guys. And you guys can go like this. Oh wait, no, it's the other way. Do-do-do.
And if you buy... it's because mine's longer. And the other deal is, if you buy 2, because we have 4 designs.
We have 4 designs. We have... Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
If you buy 2 Supernatural t-shirts, we're going to sign both of them for free. If you buy all 3 designs, we're going to sign all of them for sign them all for free, and you get a free autograph photo. The big deal is if you get all 4 designs,
which a lot of you are doing.
A lot of you are already doing that.
Because that's the best deal.
Because they're cute. You can like go to cons and like each day have a new shirt.
Yeah, because there's 4-day cons.
Yeah. And we'll sign all 4 different designs
You'll
for
get
free.
an autographed photo
And
for
wristband.
free, and a wristband for free.
Yes.
So that would come to a lot of money because we usually charge extra for signing t-shirts. So you got a lot of dollars off for that. Oh, someone said they just got a shirt. They got this one.
Yay!
How long did it take to choose the song and come up with the lyrics? I touched on the song, but to come up with the lyrics took like 3 days.
3 to 4 days, I think, about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Crowley's rap part took forever.
Yeah. That part where the hey, 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 just think. Because I had scripted it one way, and then once we got Crowley's voice samples, he couldn't talk that fast, because the faster he spoke, you couldn't understand his accent, because he's actually from the UK.
Yeah.
So he has a very hard accent, and so when we were saying the dirty, dirty ghosts of the world and all this like fast stuff, it was like, duh, duh, ghosts of the god. Like, it was so hard to understand. So that's why we kind of broke it down and we slowed it down for him a little bit. So yay. Someone goes, Hilly, you look so attractive as Dean. Thank you.
Thank you.
I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, no, it's great. You need to.
How long will shirts be available? They want to know. They're available as long as they don't sell out, because
Depends.
What we do, we order a first stock, like a massive bulk of shirts. But right now, that stock's going down really fast, faster than we expected. And so once that stock is gone, it's either, like, let's just say, oh, this one's not going to be restocked because the printer can't do it, so that was the limited edition. Or you guys have to wait 3 to 4 months for the next stock to arrive, because that's like how long it takes for shirts to get made. So that's why we're trying to say, order yours as soon as possible.
It takes a long time to get made because it's a big stock.
Yeah.
Like, like it's not just...
And these are the most colors we've ever put on a shirt.
So that's going to take double the time.
Look how cute
But they're cute.
The artist even put freckles for my little freckled cheeks.
Dean freckles.
Dean freckles. Well, Hilly freckles too, because I didn't have to hide them.
Oh, here's a comment. I missed you. It said, but they said I thought Crowley was really. Oh, I don't remember.
What did it say?
It said something about like I really thought Crowley was Crowley when I heard the voice or something. Like they really for a second thought it was like Mark Shepard's voice. That's good.
Someone says, Hilly and Hannah, would you like? I don't know who the screen name is. Would you like to have a cameo in Supernatural? Yes, that would be so fun.
Oh my god.
That'd be really fun for season
I would
11.
Die.
I think they start filming like really soon though, so. That'd be a lot of fun, or even just the chance to visit the set.
Oh god.
And just be a little fly on the wall, because
and just be back there like.
Yeah, we've never been to film school. We're self-taught. Even though I'm 25, she's 29. Like, we're not little girls, but it would just be fun to go to an actual set.
Just to watch.
And just to watch how different things are run or how similar they're run to ours. Like, it would just be a lot of, like, it would be a good experience and, you know.
We've learned a lot just by watching, like, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like, especially with, you know, just movies in general.
And it would be really fun to have a cameo. Holy crap.
Oh my god, yeah.
Holy crap. Holy crap. that got really high. I'm sorry.
For anyone who's wearing earphones. Jeez.
Oh god.
Sorry, I'm like.
Let's go to Vancouver and find them, Daniel says. No, I can't just break in. Hey guys, I made that video. Let me in. No. We're just so thankful for the whole cast. Like, if anything, we owe them something. They don't owe us anything.
I'm seeing...
And if you guys want to know who actually made these designs, we give credit on our website. So it has, like, their website and their Tumblr and things like that. So, yay! You seeing questions? You can't keep up with them?
No, I was going to say, try to keep your questions Supernatural parody based. Not so off topic, because like that just kind of goes off topic.
Aww.
We'll have other live streams where we can do that, but this is just for.
This is celebrating 3 million,
3 million views
and Supernatural Parody.
Yay!
Anna wants to know my family, or not wants to know. She's telling us my family is having a very hard time right now, but thank you so much for giving us smiles, girls. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't know how many stories we've gotten like that, like. You're depressed or your day's starting out kind of bad or you have a bad day at work or school and you're like, Supernatural Parody is making me smile, your videos are making me smile. Like, that means the world to us because originally when I thought of what the Hillywood show was for, like what I wanted it to be is a place that you can come home and you can watch and smile after a really crappy day. And I thought about I thought about this concept like when I was 16 years old. So now I'm 25, and just to see those emails still coming in from the original idea, like that is just kind of like God's fingerprint on everything that you guys are sending us, because that's what we wanted the show to be since the beginning. And to see that it is like that, it's amazing. So always keep fighting. Love you. Someone says, was it, what? I saw something about driving the Impala. Was the Impala comfy? Okay, freaking Impala. If you, I don't know if y'all have sat in one before, but those chairs are like freaking sofas.
They're like bouncy.
They are so soft. They are so wide. There is so much comfort. Like, Osric could, like, okay, you guys know how tall Osric is. He could lay down with, like, just his feet kind of sticking out the window. Like, that's how long the car is.
It's really wide.
Yeah, and it's like, there's not much power steering to it. It's a little loose, but it's almost like driving a boat. So if you guys have ever been on a lake, that's exactly what it feels like. But once I got used to it, I really, really enjoyed the feeling of it because it had like that vintage, and then starting it up was difficult though, because I'm not used to giving it gas while you start up, so sometimes I would over rev it. But besides that, like, it was a dream. I loved driving that car because I've always been a fan of like vintage mobiles.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you.
No, they know.
I'm just looking at comments.
Who is your favorite, Sam or Dean? Riley wants to know.
Who's our favorite? Sam or Dean?
Well, obviously I played Dean, so I have to choose myself.
I think I like Dean's character better, but I like them together. Like, I love scenes where they're in it together. Like, I'm like, okay.
Like those brother moments.
Yeah, where I'm just like, okay, like the show is back. Not like, you know, because sometimes it's like if Sam's by himself or Dean, even though I like Dean, there could be like, you know, like sometimes it's kind of like not that interesting where he's going or something. And you're just kind of like, get to the bad person already.
Oh my god, okay. Let's talk about least favorite Supernatural episode. My least favorite, which I don't know why it freaked me out so much, was the mannequin episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that one I was telling you about? I keep trying to tell her. I forgot the name of it. It's like season 2.
I've watched it, but I don't remember it because it's like years ago. Season 2 is like years ago.
Yeah, but she can't remember.
I can't remember.
It freaking scared me. The beginning was like... like, it really, truly scared me.
Which one is it?
It's like, I think it's like season 2.
Do you know what it's called?
No, it's about like... What is it about? About like a mom and a daughter, and they check into a hotel, and it's like an antique hotel, and like
Oh, like, is there an antique portrait? Or am I thinking about something else?
there's like a picture, but it's more about like a doll and then like a dollhouse. It's like the replica of the hotel.
Do you guys
and
know
there's
what
like a
she's
little
talking
man.
Because I don't remember that
There's
one
like
at
this
all.
little man figure inside of that. And then like
Well, don't tell me everything, because I feel like I haven't seen it
the
now.
first part where like
But I have seen it.
where like that little man like disappears from that location and goes somewhere else. Like
Why don't I remember this
freaking
one?
like
I
I was
don't
like
remember.
I
See,
never get scared of Supernatural.
got-
I was like
See, I got scared when I saw the mannequin episode for the first time. It's like is it called Mannequin the Reckoning or something like that? It freaked me out. I remember when I was watching it, I felt like I need to watch another one because I can't go to bed on this one because like
Playthings. That's what it's called. Playthings.
okay, the name sounds familiar, but I don't
Playthings.
remember it.
The rest of the episode wasn't like super scary. Like I was like, okay.
Yes,
like,
Mannequin 3 the Reckoning.
So you're like, yes.
I hated that one.
It's the beginning.
No, I just don't like I just don't like mannequin and dolls and things like that. So this one just freaked me out.
It's just
Freaks me out.
just the beginning of Playthings when that guy moves and he's at another location, which I'm not going to say because I want her to check it out.
We just got a question in the chat box. Who played Dean in the Hillywood show?
It's probably a new viewer.
Maybe because they think that's an actual boy.
It's her. I played Cass.
It's me. I know, but
We
can you
cosplay.
kind of tell I played Dean? Here, let's make the hair short.
Full Dean face.
I can do Dean eyebrows. It looks weird with the Dean face in this, but I
Do
can
Dean eyebrows.
The Dean.
There you go.
It's Dean.
And this is Cass the entire time.
No, you have to. I told you, Cass is not
It's
like
like
this. He's
this.
like this.
Yeah.
There you go.
She kept telling me on set, stick your neck
She
out.
has
Stick your neck out.
She's a dancer, so she has
I
like
stand up.
pretty princess posture, and I'm like chest in, hunch, please. Wow, there's so many people talking to us
I
right
know.
now.
Goodness gracious. Let me see if I can load my Twitter feed finally. It's like stuck.
Rise and shine, Shammy. The hero. Someone just tweeted that. Someone said they don't like the episode Bugs from Supernatural.
Oh, is that the one where like they're coming out of the ground or something?
There's bees in the attic.
I
and
didn't
all
I didn't
that.
really like that one either. Like I mean, it's fine, but I
Oh
was
my
like,
god! When I watched it though, with the spider, when she goes like this and she like wipes her head, it's like it wasn't the CG spider, it's like an actual real spider. It like is on her hand, and I was watching it. I was like under blankets, and I was like, "Holy crap!" And I just said it out loud, and it's like so funny because I love those moments when I watch TV by myself. I don't say anything, but something like that happens and I comment. I think it's hilarious because
Woohoo!
I never comment when I'm watching it by myself.
Kyra, I think it's Kyra Hostin. Sorry if I said your name wrong. I bought all 3 Supernatural Parody t-shirts.
What? 1,000 Hillywood points and 1,000 pies.
You're gonna get a free autograph photo
Yay!
and each shirt autographed.
for free.
Yeah.
Did she get the Shake It Off or this one? Because that comes off with a free wristband.
I don't know. She just said she got 3 of them because there's 4 designs.
Oh.
So
Bugs are terrifying. See, people don't like that one.
I just wasn't.
Someone
in
says
favor
I
of that
didn't
one.
like Skin, the camera thing. The POV camera thing.
You know,
I liked Skin. Isn't Skin where?
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
remember.
the first episode where like he takes on Dean's
you guys,
shape.
I am so bad at titles. So
Yeah, she's the
excuse
worst.
me. Like I remember the episodes, but I don't remember the titles. It's a long time ago. I don't remember what season it is, but they introduced they introduced that one guy who's also like a hunter, like Dean, and it's the black guy who's like the hunter, and then all of a sudden he's like, "There's vampires, and we gotta kill them." It's so long ago. We gotta kill the vampires. It
Okay,
was-
he's in a couple episodes.
I know it was like the first one that they actually met.
You know,
him.
I like
That one to me was like so slow. But that was just me. That was my opinion. I was just like, what's the next episode? I was just kind of like, because the vampires to me weren't scary. Like, he's like, they're drinking cattle blood.
I know which one I got shifty on.
Which
if we're
one?
talking shifty, where you get a little shifty
Yeah,
pants.
kind of. I mean, like,
You
I
guys-
watched it.
You
but
guys know those shifty pants moments where you're like, okay, come on, go back to Cass or something. You know, it's like shifty
I can't,
dance.
come on.
You know, it's the shifty pant dance. You guys know what I mean. I got shifty pants on Ghostfacers when it was like they were in the house and they were filming, you know, the POV and stuff. Like, I enjoyed Dean and Sam scenes. Like, I was like, but the second it was going to the other characters, I'm like, I don't care. I want to see Dean and Sam shifty dance, shifty dance, shifty dance. So it's like moments like that where I'm like, hurry, because I just love Sam and Dean so much. And I'm like, what's happening over there? Put the camera
back over there.
Yeah. So, do you guys ever have shifty dance movements?
I'm sure everybody does.
I'm sure everybody does.
Someone wrote and said, I hate the clown episode. Which one?
There's the something, I don't even know what it's called. It's like the Palace of, I forget it. It's too long for me. And then it's the, Palace Penny Whistle something, isn't it?
I don't know.
And then there's
I don't know.
There's the one where they're in the God, these are old
The circus?
episodes. The circus one where they go through the fun house.
Where they drive down the road and the clown's on the side of the
blind
road.
man's the clown, yeah. That one's more scary. So, look, Ashley says, wait, Ghostfacers, some people liked Ghostfacers. Some people said they got the shifty dance during Ghostfacers.
Someone says, girls, you killed those soda shaws. Yeah! We have a dancer in the house. The leaps are actually called soda shaw.
Soda shaw.
It's
in
French.
dance
term, it's French. So,
sorry,
that just made me laugh.
Oh, plucky. Where did I get penny whistle?
Penny whistle.
See, it's like the episodes, it's like I know what they are.
Oh, Hilly, don't go on the set of Supernatural.
Shifty dance
like,
for
penny whistle.
Wait. I missed
Plucky
it.
penny.
You were talking. Oh, plucky penny whistle. That's right.
Magical men.
Someone said they got shifty something when Sam was bitten or something. I missed the comment though. Shifty pant dance. I flick my toes if I get restless. Oh my god! I love when I watch, like, you know, the feed on Tumblr, and some people are like, I really liked the episode, but like, is Cass just like saving cats from like being up in trees? Because like, where is he? Like, there's a lot of episodes where Cass is just not there.
Yeah.
And I like to see people's like idea of where he might possibly be. So,
Yeah.
why isn't he there?
I like people's funny
Ghost Facers, not ghost dancers. What?
What? I didn't say that.
Funniest episodes, Yellow Fever. Sorry, now we're talking just solely about Supernatural.
Yes, I know.
Oh, she says, I'm a ballerina. So I was impressed with your dancing.
Oh, thank you. Don't stop stretching, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my god, once you lose it, it never comes back.
It takes forever. And you're like, my turnout sucks.
Ben Carpenter, I just bought all 4 shirts.
Woo! You get
Go,
the Supernatural
Ben!
package.
Freaking Ben, you get all 4 shirts autographed. You get a free
Free.
8x10 photo. You get a
And a
free
wristband.
wristband.
That's
My
so
man.
cool.
Congratulations, Ben Carpenter. That's awesome. Oh, and 10% of all proceeds. 10% of proceeds goes to St. Jude Children's Hospital.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm a little with my grammar tonight. I'm just so excited about the 3 million still. Cass is staring at things, they said. That's why he's gone.
Yeah.
How cute. You guys are so cute. I wish we could have, like, a screening party when Supernatural Season 11 starts and everyone can come over to my house. That would be a lot of fun. We would have to wear, like, our costumes, though, obviously.
I'm looking for questions. My thing's, like, stuck.
Hilly, did you like the Sammy hair pickup line on Tumblr? Yes. Okay, Tumblr, I've been liking so many posts because you all are hilarious and, like, freaking loving at the same time. So I'm just like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I like all of you. And I love replying back because, like, I'm a Tumblr gal too. So I totally understand every joke and everything. So thanks so much for sending me love on Tumblr. It's, like, my favorite place to visit. Like, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook are okay, but Tumblr is my home run.
Jessica Hayes Hall says, well, this needs to begin trending. Shifty pants dance. # Supernatural Parody.
Yes! Shifty pants dance! So when you guys watch, like, any new Supernatural episodes, just say, Shifty pants dance. But the Shifty pants dance is good because that just means you realize how much you love a certain character.
Exactly.
So if Cass isn't on screen and you get a Shifty pants dance, that means that shifty pants stance, you're in love with Cass. There you go. If Sam's not on screen, shifty pants stance, you're in love with Sam. I get shifty pants stance every time Dean's
Says
gone.
Dr. Hilly.
Says advisor Hilly Dean. Doctor.
Hilly Dean.
Advisor Hilly Dean. Oh, you guys are so cute. I just bought all Hillywood shirts, a phone case, a mug, and a Walking Dead parody poster? You mean an autograph?
Oh, autograph, I think.
I thought we removed
that.
I thought that one sold out. Oh, well, we'll have to go check. Maybe she got the last one. Are there any songs you thought for other than Supernatural? Yes.
Yes.
We had like 3, but we're not going to
say
say
anything.
I love that Hilly says Tumblr. What do you... Am I saying Tumblr?
Is it Tumblr? Like
Isn't
Tumblr instead of Tumblr?
Oh, okay. So I will tell you an inside joke. Osric has this thing where he likes to make fun of the way I talk. Apparently, he thinks it's funny that I say certain words differently than he does. But I never get on him about his abouts and his outs, Mr. Canada. But he likes to get on me for the way I say mountain. I say it mountain. I don't say mountain. He gets on me especially with crayons. Crayons.
Crayons.
He says crayons.
Crayons. But I say it too, I go crayons.
Yeah.
Crayons.
I say crayons. Like, get a coloring book and some crayons. And then he especially, which I think it's weird that I say it this way, I don't know why. He thinks it's funny when I say root.
Oh, like the tree's roots?
Yeah, say it normal though, because I can't.
Roots.
Okay, roots. I say root. Like, oh, the tree is down with its roots in the ground. And it's like, we have this thing to where he would just kind of. So if I say weird stuff like Tumblr, please don't start. Because I already have to deal with crayons.
Tumblr.
So I just sometimes say Mr. Crayons.
Okay. Person 1791. Hilly, did you fart while filming in the
No.
Impala? No!
No, I would never, you guys. I would never fart in person for anyone. I don't care if I've never met you before, if I was on a subway. You won't catch me farting. I have like a fear. I have like a fear of like stuff like that. Like I'm very like, no. Like I'll burp in like public, like freaking burps everywhere. But farting, no.
However, Osric, on the other hand.
Well, it's because my stomach made a noise, and I go, did you hear
No,
that?
I'm talking about Osric farting like 24/7.
No, but my stomach made a noise. I'm like, and we started laughing. I'm like, did you hear that? It was like, or whatever. And he's like, it's a fart. And then he picks up my camera. He's like, she farted. And I was like,
I didn't fart.
well, I think they know. I mean, with the way I was acting. If I had farted, I would have turned really red. Like my ears would have been like really red. But no, I didn't fart. That was all Osric. All Osric. But he was doing it on purpose, though, not just because he was gassy. He was, like, legit trying to fart.
Yeah.
Oh, look, my friend says ruts instead of roots, too. Yay! Where are we from? Are we from a special place, like Gallifrey? Because if so, I'm a Time Lord, and you all better watch out. How do you hide all your hair? It's a secret.
It's a process.
But it takes a long time, I will say that.
I kind of told, just so you guys know, like, I'm not going to give away that secret. But, I mean, you guys could totally do it, too. It's just a process, because you have to fit it.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot of work. And it's really uncomfortable. It's not like a comfortable thing. Like, you get a headache. Yeah, you get a headache afterwards, because it's just
I told
not that
Hilly
fun.
that if she ever gets a short wig again, we need to chop a little
Oh my
bit
god,
of her
our
hair.
viewers have gone up. What the heck? That's awesome. I was like, oh, we're ending. And then all of a sudden there's like, Brr. Okay, anyway, yeah. If I have to do another wig that's short, I have to cut something because that was a nightmare.
That was hard. She needs to cut a little bit off.
Yeah.
Because we almost didn't fit.
No.
Well, not me. I was fine. But, yeah.
It's funny.
She has more hair than I do.
Every person that I would meet on set, though, they're like, where did your hair go? I'm like, oh, no. It's in there, but it was a process.
It's like a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside.
So, yes. We actually purchased TARDIS wigs.
We purchased TARDIS wigs.
So, you will see that.
The doctor sent us TARDIS wigs.
So, make sure you Google TARDIS wigs. No, that'd be awful. You guys will be like, it's not showing up. Oh, Danielle's gonna buy the Angel's Gonna Hate shirt. and a cell phone
Angel's
case.
gonna hate? You mean Demon's gonna hate? I was like, Angels.
Yay! She just bought this and a phone case. That's awesome. Thank you, Danielle.
Oh yeah, by the way, those phone cases are starting to run really low, so good job. Grab them before they're gone. Because once they're gone, we're not going to bring them back.
Jessica says her favorite Supernatural episode is Changing Channels, because that's the one where Gabriel puts them in TV World. I like that one too. That one's cute. Oh, Alicia says, did you listen to the song Carry On My Wayward Son to get into character? I put on like a Supernatural playlist.
Yeah.
I just Googled it on Spotify, but that's... What's funny is that...
On locations.
Because I have a thing for classic rock either way, so I would put it on the classic rock channel and like...
While like cleaning up a set?
Every so often it would be like Carry On My Wayward Son or like Hot Blooded or like Wheel in the Sky, like all these songs that are from Supernatural, but I just love them personally. So I was like, oh, it's meant to be. Mm-hmm. But when I would put on makeup, I just listened to classic rock, except when y'all were sleeping and I couldn't wake you up. Oh, that was a nightmare.
Huh?
The days where we were rooming together in Oregon,
yeah,
I couldn't put on my music because it was 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And I couldn't wake you guys up, and it was such a long process. Like, I was in the mirror like, oh, I need my music.
Yeah,
because it was too early to eat, too. So it's like I had no food in me. I had no music. You guys had no water in the room.
No, we did buy water, but it was like
we
gone.
all drank it. Hello from New Zealand, someone says. That's awesome.
Cool. I am looking through my feed.
Oh my god, Hannah, our viewers are going up. This is the most we've had during the whole stream.
It just might be the time of the evening, that's all.
That's crazy. We're like gonna end soon and everyone's coming in.
Well, we'll stay on
a little bit longer.
Like 15 more minutes or something. Like, we'll stay till 8:15.
So if you guys have a question, tweet us, because we're seeing those easier than we are in the chat room. But if you have a couple, if you have a couple in the chat rooms, we might be able to see them. But at Hillywood Show, at Hilly Hindi, and at Hannah Hindi, and someone just sent us a picture because they actually Googled TARDIS wig.
That's hilarious. Someone sent a picture and they said, "This is a TARDIS wig, y'all." It's like a blue wig. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, there it goes. No, we don't have those type of wigs, but that is hilarious.
We have over 1,000 viewers. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
At the same time.
Well, welcome.
Rachel just bought 2 shirts, and I'm totally wearing it to a Taylor Swift concert.
Yay! How cute!
You guys, if you ever go to a Taylor Swift concert, if Shake It Off starts, you should be like, the demon's gonna hate, and the angel's gonna play.
Just wave your like little first blade around.
Should be like, what's going on? I wonder if Taylor has seen it.
I don't know, honestly.
5 friends are sitting with me and we're watching you guys. And cool. Andrea says, that's awesome. My God. Did someone just tweet us out or something? Because we have a lot of viewers coming in right now.
I don't know.
Will you guys make a second Sherlock parody? We kind of touched on that. Supernatural.
I was like, when do we make Sherlock?
If you guys would like to see another one, and it's been a little bit, and you guys still really want one, and the idea comes to us, because we don't want to just do another one without a good idea, because the next one might not have cameos. Like, you never know, because this was a very special once-in-a-lifetime project.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't want to do another one unless we, like, had a really strong concept, and we felt really good about it, because we can't go into it thinking, we're going to get everybody, because it probably won't happen again, because it was all coincidence and opportunity, and we were there at the right time. So
Addie Song says, Hannah, how long for your cast cosplay did makeup take and the wardrobe? And how many views did you expect the parody to get? Okay. What?
Sorry. Just a tweet. It's exciting. Go ahead and answer your question.
I think my makeup took me, I think only like an hour and a half. It wasn't super, super long. And then the wardrobe, 5 minutes. Like, it is what it is. Thank God, not like her. Took like 4 hours. The parody with regard to views, guys, like, I don't even know how to wrap my brain around it. I thought we would be lucky if we got something like 100,000 in a day.
Yeah.
That's like,
That's what we were hoping.
I was hoping for. I was like, oh, that would be great. And what was it, like 500,000 in a day?
No, because
I looked at the stats.
No, what happened was, it was like 600,000 in a day because
that's
I
right.
remember when we were almost at 100,000, I was texting Osric and I said, we are so close, and he said, what is your record for the most views in a day? And I said, Breaking Dawn Part 2, 293,000.
Yeah, in a day.
And so he went on this like Facebook thing, like, you guys, we have to beat Twilight. And like, I think you guys were just still watching it, and it had 600,000 views in a day.
That's because you guys share it.
Like,
That's amazing.
I couldn't, like, every time I would text, like, with an update, like, hey, Osric, we just hit 300, I'd be like, never mind 400. Wait, never mind 500. Like, it was insane, you guys. And
it's nuts.
Wow.
Yeah, with you guys sharing it, that's, I think, how it got really viral. Because if you guys decide to watch it, yes, okay, it's a view. But when you don't share it, it doesn't go anywhere. So thank you so much for sharing it.
Yay! That's a cute question. Yay! Okay, this girl, she says Cherry. Or her screen
Cherry.
Her screen name is Bowleg Dean.
Bowleg Dean.
Just bought 3 shirts and I'll be wearing it to the Supernatural Con in DC.
Oh my god. That's awesome. I wish I could see it.
I wish we could be there.
I know.
Oh my gosh, that would be so incredible to see you guys wearing those shirts at a convention.
I would be like smiling like ear to ear, like,
oh my gosh. And again, guys, because I'm seeing some people talking about the Rogue event, Asylum 15. I see some things coming up about Dragon Con or Wizard World or the Supernatural conventions. If you guys would like to see us at any of those, we would appreciate it so much if you could email the convention owners. Because without you guys saying that you would like to see us there, we physically can't afford to come out because it's too pricey for us. We couldn't obviously fly that much. We're in Nevada, so we can't go everywhere. So if you guys could just, put in a thing, say like, I would really love to see them, and kind of give them a little letter of like why, instead of just like one sentence, like give them an explanation so they have something to work off of why it would be special to you. Like, that would be amazing, because then we could give you all the Dean and Cass hugs in the world.
Mm-hmm. One moment.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Sorry, she was asking me about the stream because she thought it was lagging. She was like, I think we're lagging. I'm like, no, we're fine.
Sorry, I just didn't want to be like,
oh, Cherry goes, I'm Bowleg Dean on Twitter. That's awesome. Isn't there a Bowleg team, something on Super? Oh, and you know what's cool is that I'm still getting tagged in like, or the Hillywood show, Supernatural Parody Hilly Hindi, is still getting tagged on Tumblr like every day with new GIFs, with new fan art. Like, we're gonna start having to do like fan art of the day because you guys are getting more and more creative. The GIFs are getting more wonderful. Like, and we love to
continue to reblog
and share your work, because just for you guys to do that, or like to make amazing artwork, takes
time.
And so like, I know like, they're just GIFs, but GIFs take a while to like sit in front of your computer and piece it together. Like, I make GIFs, I know. So we appreciate it. So every time you guys GIFs, we will forever reblog. Okay?
Sophie.
Okay.
All right, Sophie says, what made you decide that Osric would play Sam and that Rob would play Kane?
It was her idea to get Rob.
Yeah.
To play Kane.
Yeah.
Because when we were looking at a picture, she goes, he kind of looks like he has his eyes.
Yeah, because she was saying she wanted Kane in it, and she was like, oh, maybe we could cast someone that's from Supernatural. And I said, well, gosh, nobody looks like him. And then as we were going through photos, I said, Rob looks like he has the eyes. And usually if someone has like the same eye shape, you can kind of get away with it. And then once we put everything together, we were like, holy crap, you look just like Kane.
He was amazing to work with too. And why did we choose Osric as Sam? Oh, look at you guys. You guys are so kawaii. Oh, so cute. You guys are so cute.
My little man face.
Yeah, so cute. We just picked him because A, the role for Sam was opened, but B, we didn't want to use anyone else besides Osric, because I know Osric had told us, look, I want a bigger role in this. I want to be a part of this. And I just felt like for someone to act for so long, to be on set for that long, it's like, I didn't want to do any of this with a stranger.
Yeah.
So we were just thrilled when he was able to do it, because I think there was a point where he told me, like, Hilly, I might be booked for a movie, and I was like, no. Because I didn't want to work with a stranger. I'm sorry. It would have been awkward. So I was beyond thankful to have Osric as Sammy.
I think that's just really fun too.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like it's a character from the show playing like a lead.
He did Jared amazing.
I know. I was like, okay, this is fun, because like we had the whole hair, the costume. I even had done a little bit of makeup on him, actually.
Kitty Cat Smarthead says, I didn't even realize it was Rob until my third viewing.
Oh my god,
that's how good he looked.
Yeah, that's how good he looked. He doesn't even look like himself. Like, at all. Like, if you look at his cameo and then look at that, it's like a totally different person.
Baby Bunny says, I got all the shirts. That's so good, you guys. The faster you order, that means for sure, like, they're not going to run out. So if you order sooner than later, then your size is going to... Hello, Tiffany. Someone says, hi, Hilly. Hi, Hilly.
That's a good question that she asked. Looking.
I know my feed froze up for a little bit on my Twitter. So follow us on Twitter at Hillywood Show, at Hilly Hindi, at Hannah Hindi. We're going through some questions there because the chat box is kind of going fast right now, so it's easy to do Twitter instead, but my actual Twitter feed. Jessica Briggs said, did you enjoy the burger, Hilly? Yes, I did. The burger was actually no sponsorship in this, but the burger was actually from BJ's. And if you guys want to have the same burger I was having, go to BJ's and order, I think it's the classic bacon cheeseburger or something, and order that sucker, and it will be amazing.
For Hilly, it was really good because with lunch that day,
I was so hungry.
Something happened to where I think we were filming, and the person that was supposed to go get lunch, like, was like, I gotta go get lunch. Like, we were just having so much fun, and it was just like enjoyable that we were like, oh my god, like lunch should have been here like an hour ago. And so we were like, oh, and I just didn't tell anybody. I was like, just get some snacks if everybody's hungry. And by the time she got the burger, she was happy.
And I ate the whole thing. Because we did so many takes of it that I was like, oh, I'll probably eat lunch after this. Like, because I was thinking it was just going to be a couple bites. I put two and two together because I was actually eating from both burgers. Because we were doing multiple takes. I actually ate a full burger. And it's this big. It's like a Whopper. And I was so stuffed for that. But I didn't get to eat dinner that day because we were shooting. So I was really happy. I get really excited whenever I get to eat on set.
Quinessa says, I bought a shirt and I'm going to wear it when I take my picture with Jensen and Jared at a Supernatural convention.
Oh my gosh! Which shirt? Did she tell you?
No.
Oh my gosh, you guys, if you take any photo ops with them,
send them.
And if they have any type of reaction, like it was from the parody, like we want to hear your stories, because I know some of you...
Because we want to be there.
Someone just took a picture with Osric doing the Shake It Off.
Yeah.
And then we also had Mark Pellegrino doing his...
little devil horn.
His devil horn. So if you guys do that, just go up and tell them Supernatural Parody pose or whatever, and then tweet us some pictures so we can share it with all of our other fans, because... we like to share it with you guys.
So someone just asked, how do the t-shirts get delivered? Well, right now, if you order these t-shirts, they're going to ship out in 4 to 5 weeks.
Yay!
And if you're in the U.S., it takes, I think, 3 to 5 days USPS shipping. And if you're out of the country, it takes 2 to 3 weeks. But that's because we're putting a shipping option that is affordable. Because if we go through USPS, it's like crazy. It's like $50 like for one shirt. I'm like, ah! So
Barbie wants to know, did we sign the glove box? Okay, for those who don't know, the Impala on the inside, the glove box, is actually signed by the entire cast. I think it might be missing some side actors or different ones, but it's mostly the actual main characters. And while we were there... Eric let us sign on the inside. So if you guys ever see the Impala that was used in our parody, open the glove box and you'll see like our little signatures. And I think mine says like, I love you, baby. And I put like Hilly. So if you guys ever see it, just open the glove box or ask for it to be opened. Because I don't think he'll let you just
I put like a little heart. I should have put like little wings like on the edge of my name. But I didn't think about it. Because we were leaving. We had to go catch a flight. And he had to drive back.
You did?
No. I signed it.
I got to look at it, though, and I was like, oh, you all signed it.
Oh, that's so nice. You all signed it.
Maddie D says no cast equals shifty pants dance.
Shifty pants dance.
Sorry, if you guys had missed that, I accidentally made a new hashtag. It's called the hashtag shifty pants dance, which means if your favorite character is not on the screen and you're getting a little, where'd he go? It's called the shifty pants dance. Because that's what I do.
Ryan says, which scene was the most uncomfortable to shoot? He goes, by the way, I love the parody. Hashtag Supernatural Parody. Like uncomfortable. Like where you were like, I am like not comfortable.
I don't know.
Was it when you and Ozric had to do the death scene?
No, it was uncomfortable finding the position, but because I think I was so tired that once we found it, it was like to lean on. Like I would sleep.
Oh.
So I think I was really uncomfortable doing like this thing.
Yeah, the Abaddon.
The killing Abaddon, because I couldn't hit. I had to hit air and like go full force, and there was like no rebound. So I think that's when. Oh yeah, because I was starting to sweat. I was getting moody, and you're like another one. And I was like, I can't. And you're like more violent. I'm like, I am. Like there's nothing for me to hit, and I pulled out my shoulder thanks to you.
Sorry.
You're like harder, more violent.
And then when you
more
did it,
evil.
it looked good though. For me, it was just filming in the Impala. That was most uncomfortable because I was in costume, having to direct and hide in costume. It's really uncomfortable without trying to mess everything up.
Mm-hmm.
I think my little wig after a while was kind of like, free. I think at the end of the day and behind the scenes, you do see me. I'm a little disheveled right now. It's been a long day.
Ooh, David says, I hope I can make it to the LA fan party because I'm bringing a very important person to you who is a film director.
Whoa.
And his name is David, and he has a little hobbit hole as his picture.
Nah. Sorry. Anything with Lord of the Rings, I just get excited.
If it's Peter Jackson, I will probably keel over, and you'll have to bring paramedics. Because Peter Jackson is like one of my heroes. So don't get me started.
Oh, that I want to meet him. Hilly got to meet Peter Jackson years ago. But I didn't.
Myra says, did you have a special coat for close-ups? Did the trench have a glossy finish? I guess for you. No, it was the same coat the whole time.
Yeah, no, we couldn't.
See,
We couldn't afford 2 trench
I'm
coats.
looking at my wardrobe over here. Dean is still hanging up in my office. I have the whole. I should Snapchat that picture or put it on Instagram. I know I have a Snapchat, but I don't know how to use it. I just know how to take pictures. That's it.
Yep.
How did you guys get the tattoo thing made? I'm guessing they're saying the Marca Cane.
Oh, that's actually makeup.
That's just makeup, special effects makeup. But what was funny is like for me to do it, you know, before you actually add like the application, you have to draw an outline of it. And I learned how to draw the Marca Cane with my left hand upside down. And Hannah asked me one time, because we were, you know how the graphic opens up and you see the Marca Cane. She asked me to send that guy a reference because he didn't make it right. And I physically couldn't draw it right because I could only draw it upside down because of doing it for that many days.
Well, she did it with her left hand,
and
too.
I did it with my left hand, so when I did it with my right, it was like it looked like a 5-year-old drawing of the Marca Cane.
Alright, I think this is one of the best tweets of the night.
What? Shifty pants dance, no?
Katie Kell. When I'm not watching Supernatural Parody, shifty pants dance.
Yes!
Yay!
Oh my god, that's so cute. Who is that from?
Katie Kell.
Katie Cal. That's her picture. What does it say? It's
Some-
Supernatural. I protect you,
Supernatural.
Sammy. Danko. Supernatato. Oh, Supernatato? Like a potato? Oh my god.
When
that's
not
so
watching
cute.
Supernatural Parody,
Shifty
shifty
pants
pants
dance.
dance. That's awesome. It was so cute.
Also, Hilly, I love your name. Thank you.
Thank you.
How do you prepare for interpretation of a character? I just study.
Yeah.
Hilly, will you do the Pikachu voice? No. Pikachu. Pikachu.
That's good. Looking at questions. It's kind of repeats. Sorry.
I think it's just because our feed's getting frozen.
I know.
Because usually
I'm not even looking at
what
names.
usually happens is after we end the live stream, our feeds like like that, and then all of a sudden everyone shows up. So that's why we always say don't spam, because ours automatically blocks spammer.
Yeah.
Andreas wants to know, Hilly, is it funner playing a girl or a boy?
It's different.
I had a lot of fun playing Catherine, because she was a very like strong female who was sassy pants. I had more fun with her than Bella, because Bella is very like you know what I mean, like afraid and timid, and I was like, I want to do something fun. So Catherine was the funnest female, but I think I enjoy playing guys more because I feel like it's more of a challenge. It's not just like, hey, play a girl, shake your hips. It's like you have to walk like him, you have to like smize like him, you have to stand like him, because every man has a different stature.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's really fun. Like from Sam Gamgee to Dean, totally different. Like
Cass.
From the doctor to Dean alone is like complete.
Oh God, it's
from the way they stand, from the way they walk.
Yeah. All right, this is my design. Says Hilly and Hannah, what is your opinion about the new trench jacket? I'm guessing that's for Cass.
I like his old one.
I do too.
The new one kind of seems like it shrunk a little bit. I think the older one was a little longer.
It was.
I think I like the color of the newer one better though. I think for screen use,
if it would
nicer.
Be longer,
yeah,
it would look nicer.
I think, but it's missing some of that original, like, it's not as strong. It's like a floppier material, and it looks like it shrunk, sort of. So it's like, put your old one back on. What happened to your old one? Did it explode? Like, do we even know what happened?
They don't say.
They don't say. Just costume change. Or maybe Misha was like, can I please have an updated wardrobe? Like, Jared and Jensen have
that is kind of true.
million plaid shirts. Can I please change?
Can I borrow one?
No, we're not twins. We are sisters, 25 and 29.
Brown eyes, blue eyes.
Dean Castiel. Totally different people.
Brown hair. Yes, we're not twins. Let's see. What are you saying, people?
They are talking lots. So, if you guys have a question, at Hilly Hindi, at Hannah Hindi, at Hillywood Show. Still questions about the shirts, shophillywood.com. I'm sorry. I think some of you are missing it, but we'll just kindly remind you.
I can't look.
Hunterwood wants to know, how did you manage to recreate Dean's facial expression so perfectly? Honestly, I don't really know. I just watched.
It's just studying.
I just studied, and then I just kind of do it. I'm not really sure. Since I was little, I've always impersonated people. So, like, if you were to say, Hilly, play yourself in this role, I'd probably be a mess. Because it's like I need something to work off of. Hilly equals shapeshifter. I don't know, but I really, truly appreciate the comments. Especially because I was super freaked out over Dean. Like, I was like, after every take, I'm like, Hannah, was that okay? Am I doing bad? Do I suck?
You're fine.
And she's like, you're fine. I'm like, but I feel like I'm not doing as good as I can. And she's like, you're fine. Shut up. So, I think Osric needs an Oscar for his portrayal of Jared. Yeah. Like, hello, his facials were on point too. Like, but I had to tell him about the swallow
was Rob's.
Thing. Rob too,
because he was like, "Oh, like this."
We told him once,
and like raised his eyebrows.
Yeah,
and
I was like, Tim does the eyebrow thing, and he's like this, and it was flawless.
I was like, okay, we're probably not gonna have to do as many takes as I thought.
Yeah, I was like, we're not. May Ann says 1 million subscribers for the Hillywood Show, please. You guys, we've gained, since we've released Supernatural Parody, we've gained 100,000 subscribers.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy, because we never even think we'd be close. But now I think it's like 840 something. And it's like, now I feel like with you guys behind us, it's possible for us to get really close to that million mark.
That's been our goal for a really
since
long
we started our
time.
YouTube channel.
1 million subscribers. Oh.
So
I'm sure you guys.
And for those tuning in who've missed it, I know we said this at the beginning of the feed. We for 3 million views on Supernatural Parody, we told you the prize was for that. Not so much a prize, but the celebration would be an LA party in like the next couple weekdays. I don't know.
It's almost
it's coming up.
It'll be coming.
We're gonna
up
throw
a
free meet and greet party, so you guys can come in for free, no charge. We're going to have a Q&A and be streaming it live for those who can't make it. But we have a new goal, which is at 4 million views. hopefully, if you guys can do it, we want to release a blooper reel. So it's like all the stuff that, you know, me and Osric couldn't stop laughing at, how I kept throwing the dodgeball at Hannah, really fun stuff like that. So if you guys want to see a gag reel from on set with us, we will release it hopefully at 4 million if you guys can do it. I don't want to say like you guys can't, but I also want to keep an open mind that, you know, that's a lot of views to get still. So we just want to thank you guys.
I've been seeing a couple questions. I mean, it's been constantly going up, I think, like even on my Twitter feed, asking about how do you audition for the Hillywood show, or can fans be a part of it? And
we have extra casting calls.
Yeah, it depends, because like if we're casting, it's mostly like you need to live in Las Vegas, because that's usually where we shoot. Unless we go elsewhere, like we went to Georgia and we said we need extras in like this, I don't know, we said the southern area or something. Mm-hmm. But it just depends what we're looking for. But like as of right now, like we're not casting for anything. We're just taking a little short break.
You know, and if we cast like big roles, like let's just say, because I think we've gotten some emails like, hey, I'm an actor, I want to be cast. We like to first go through people that we've known for a very long time, because it does take a lot of commitment on our sets. And we want to make sure that they're very sweet people, that they're very kind-hearted. So we like to know them. But sometimes we like to explore, and we go and we accept some applications saying, hey, we're looking for dark-haired guy, brown eyes, and then we get applications. So it's things like that. So just stay tuned to our Facebook and our Twitter in like a long time ago from now, if we're looking for extras or anything, because we actually cast extras for the bar scene in Supernatural Parody. Which is really short, but when they're throwing cups and stuff, those are all extras.
All right, so we're gonna go for 10 more minutes.
Yay!
So if you have a question about #Supernatural Parody, go ahead and ask it now. And we're gonna try to.
We want that blooper reel. Let's get to 4 million.
Yay! Let's do it.
That's from Audra. You were awesome as Dean. My favorite was the expression after Kane does the hair flip.
All right.
The sarcastic Dean look to the camera. That was fun.
Here's a good question. Bendy snaps cucumber. Hilly and Hannah, how much are you like your character? So what attributes do you have of Dean?
Probably the bad ones. Like kind of a smart A.
Yes.
Likes classic rock. It has nothing to do with Dean. Likes to eat.
A lot.
Really loves my sister. More than myself, which will probably get me in trouble. Really loves vintage mobiles.
Has style.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Has
style.
I will say the smart A is probably the strongest one.
You guys are like, oh, Hilly's so sweet. I'm like,
when she's around me is when she's like,
I'm funny.
It's not mean. It's just like where it's like sarcastic and like kind of rude. And I'm like, really? And then she'll be like, like her little eyebrows, and I'm like, all right.
Hannah, you like Cass? She's always confused.
No, I'm not.
I'm just joking.
No, I do stare.
She pops in the most inconvenient moments.
I stare a lot. I do stare. Like when I brush my teeth, she's told me this before. She says that I like literally like.
I think a lot.
I like don't move. I just like stare. But I find that when for example, when I don't have my contacts, like I'm not wearing them right now. I don't wear colored contacts. I just can't see anything. When I wear my contacts, I don't blink.
No, you don't.
I don't blink.
No, because you're always like, my eyes are so dry.
Because my eyes turn dry, so I guess that's all I have. I just don't blink.
And you're, angelic? Oh, you have a lot of grace. Because Hannah, her name actually means graceful one. So, if we're going to do like a headcanon meta thing, Hannah Graceful One plays Cassiel, who's filled with grace sometimes.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good question.
I liked that meme I got. I posted it on my Tumblr and Twitter and everywhere I could because I thought it was hilarious. Was Jensen Ackles plays Hilly Hindi in the Supernatural Parody, and they're like, so he plays Hilly Hindi playing Jensen as Dean.
That's really cute.
It was funny.
Okay, sorry guys, it's like stuck again.
I know. I was just looking, but my phone's like frozen. See, look, I'm tapping it to go to my replies. Oh, there it goes. It won't go to my replies. It keeps freezing.
Tabitha says, do you like day shoots or night shoots better? So like for Supernatural, we did darker shots and then we did lighter.
Because that means I can sleep in. I'd rather stay up than wake up.
See, that's all she cares about. I have to care about how this thing is actually shot. And
Well, I'm a night owl.
I don't care. It's hard to shoot in the dark. Like, really hard. It's so easy during the day.
I understand that aspect, but I'm more so about, like, what time of the day it actually is. So if it's night, I know that I get to sleep in. If it's morning, I'm like, how early? And you're like 6. I'm like, no, let's wake up at 1.
It's because it's different jobs. You do like the acting, so you want to sleep because you think of you have to get all the makeup on, and then I'm the one that's like directing, and I'm like, how is this shot gonna look?
Someone just sent me that.
Shifty pants dance, Supernatural Parody. Yeah.
So you guys have the shifty pants dance, unless you watch Supernatural Parody.
All right, 5 minutes. Let's see. Sorry, come on, load.
Petition to get Jensen and Jerry to play Hilly and Hannah in the Supernatural Parody. If you made a crossroad deal, what would it be for?
Oh God.
I probably wouldn't, but it'd have to be for saving a life, obviously. I wouldn't be like, to make me rich. Like, that's so stupid. Make me famous. Like, come on. No, it would have to. If I had to, if I absolutely.
It would be because someone.
It would be because somebody died or like
they're going to die.
Something bad's gonna happen. Yeah. I would maybe.
I think I would even make a deal anyway.
I would even do it though if my like puppy died.
Oh,
because I love my dog so much.
Yeah. Make a deal for me. You can keep me alive.
Don't mind her tormented goblin voice.
That's our voice we do for our dog.
That's the voice of our teacup chihuahua.
He says hello. That was a good question, though.
As far as the t-shirts, do they run a little tight or are they true to size? They are unisex, so they run totally true to size with a little, like, this one's an extra small. And she is a true extra small.
I'm a tiny
Yeah, and person. It's like a regular kind of like unisex comfy shirt.
It's just comfy. They all the t-shirts come in this style. Every single one of them. So it's nice and loose and nice and cute. And
Sarah says Supernatural Parody is her favorite YouTube video. She bought 3 shirts and she's going to wear them to the Supernatural New Jersey convention.
I want to go.
I want to go.
Take pictures.
That's so incredible.
Think of us.
That's so incredible.
That's really cool. I would love to like go to like a Supernatural con, and just see how many people have the shirts.
I think I would kind of cry.
Why would you
if
cry?
I saw a lot of people wearing them and taking photo-ops.
Oh yeah,
because
probably.
It means a lot to me. I cried when we hit like a certain amount of views.
You cried at 2 million and you cried at 3 million.
I'm really attached, you guys, because it means a lot to me. Your comments mean a lot.
Stand up and show them your shirt too.
Get like up and close.
Yeah.
Up and close and friendly. Look at, she made freckles on my cheekies.
And it says the Hillywood Show.
Says the detail. Oh God, I'm dyslexic. I don't want you to turn. The Hillywood Show. I have the first blade because that's actually what it is in the parody, and it says "Shake it off." And the other ones that we have online is actually lyrics from the parody. It says like
"Angel's gonna play," and it has wings on it.
Then it has horns for demons.
Demons gonna hate.
I'm just gonna shake.
And it has like a little shaking. Like,
and then
symbol.
the other one that I absolutely love is the Shake It Off Dean styled shirt, and that's Dean with the first blade and the hamburger, and Cass and Osric Sam are like.
And it has like the mark of Cain in the background. It's like little chibi versions. It's
you can see the other versions at shophillywood.com because I think people are like, where are they? I can't find them.
Shophillywood.com. And you need to grab them now because I would hate for you guys to say, oh, it's sold out or it's not in my size. You need to grab them now because we're not sure which ones will eventually restock. And we want you to have all 4 if you can.
Minnie, She said, "Did you meet the cast in person?"
Yes!
Yes!
Guys! I think I've said it like 5 times.
Yes, we did, and they're the bestest ever.
We shot it. Yes.
Did you guys have any rehearsals for the dancers, or was it taught that day?
Taught that day.
No.
No, we had no rehearsals.
Not this one.
Well, with regard to like that little tiny dance segment, we actually had 2 more segments, but we just didn't use them because we thought to throw in the stars again. I just sent like a little video of myself doing choreography. That was it. It was just like this really short thing, and they all memorized it. Dancers are really quick at picking up choreography, so it was pretty much that day. Like, okay, raise your arms on the count of 3, and they can count. So it was just like, bink. I'm like, okay, we're perfect. And dancers are really cool. They never complain. They just like put up with like being hot or tired or anything. They don't say anything.
Last 2 minutes. Get in your supernatural questions now. Supernatural parody questions. Shout out to Ozik's perfect hair slide thingy he does. I'm guessing this. He called it the Jared swipe. He said he had to practice that. Osric didn't like the wig when it was on for too long. He was very happy when it was taken off.
Oh God, he hated that wig by like the last day. It wasn't itchy or anything. He just didn't like having it on his head because it's like has to be like glued. And
Jordan
everything.
says I bought both shirts and I'm wearing them to JaxCon.
Oh, bye, Tom. Hello. Did you open the door by yourself? Oh, yeah.
So this, for those wondering why we love our Chihuahua so much and why we would probably make a Crossroads deal, is because he is the cutest little thing you will probably ever meet.
Hello,
He was the runt of his litter, and nobody wanted him. But I fell in love with him,
Hi, honey.
and I said, I'll take you home. Come here.
Aww. This is Dobby.
So,
And
if you guys have seen our
Smeagol.
other parodies, he's played Gollum. Why are you all like, oh, were you running in the grass? His little paw's all wet. He played Smeagol, and then he played Dobby in Harry Potter. Oh. Say hi. There's 1,000 people watching you, Barty. Tell him, shake it off, shake it off.
Take it off. Take it
He's
off.
so precious. Look how small he is.
He's so tiny.
Do you want to sit on my lap, or do you want to go down?
He's gonna sit on our lap because we're gonna finish.
No, he wants to go down. He's trying to sneak away.
All right, we can go sneak.
All right, so we didn't take like the last 2 questions. So last 2 questions, who are they gonna be? Oh, Jordan says, did I tell you that? Jordan bought 2 shirts, and I'm wearing them to JaxCon.
Yes, that's cool.
I want to be there too.
That's awesome.
I want to be at all the cons.
All right, pick one. Let's go. I'm trying to find one. Sorry, that's a funny comment. Let's see.
Trying to get one that we
Like,
haven't
yeah, haven't
asked
answered.
before, yeah. Because some of them are new viewers, so I think they missed the first part, but that's okay.
If we haven't answered,
If
like,
we didn't
your
answer your question, all you do, this video will be available afterwards. You just comment on
go
it.
back even to like our first live stream if you missed that, because we answered a ton of questions there too.
Alyssa, I'll read this one. What is your
Okay.
favorite lyric from the parody?
Oh Lord.
I think my favorite lyric is, I keep telling them I'm fine. I don't know why. I think it's because I liked the scene that one refers to. Because the whole, like, joke was, like, everyone's like, are you okay, Dean? He's like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm fine. And I just liked how that related so well.
I think I really like, and the demon's gonna hate.
The demon's
I don't
gonna
know
hate,
why.
yeah.
Like, I just like, I'm like, and the demon's gonna hate. Alright.
Oh my gosh, you guys are buying t-shirts
Oh, this is so
galore.
cute. I have to just read this.
Oh, yes.
Audrey Elise. She goes, if I buy a shirt, you all have to promise to keep being amazing. Oh, you're so cute. Thanks.
We'll try our best.
I always try.
Supernatural Wiki. For those of you who don't know, they just announced that we will be at Comic-Con. We will be attending the little Supernatural Wayward Cocktails party. And we will be showing our parody there and having a Q&A during Comic-Con. It's like a night party. It's going to be 7th of the 9th of 2015. So we hope to see you guys there. And we'll also be at Comic-Con signing autographs, taking photos. Don't forget to breathe, Hilly. It's okay. Was that the last of the questions?
That was the last of the questions.
That was the last of the questions.
We gotta eat some dinner
We have
now.
to eat some dinner.
It's really late here.
Sheepy Pants dance for dinner.
Sheepy
but
Pants.
we did something special last time. We would love if you guys again could visit the video, Supernatural Parody, leave us a comment of how Supernatural Parody has affected you. Because we love your stories like, oh my god, my 2-year-old's singing it, or I'm like made all this art from it, or I now want to act, or things like that, because that makes us feel really good, and we just want to interact with you more. We feel more personal when we kind of remember your name from Twitter or this chat box. So if you guys could do that after this live stream ends, again, go comment on Supernatural Parody about what Supernatural Parody has done for you, or how it makes you feel is what we would love to know. Keep those gifts coming and fan arts coming, because we will forever reblog. And again, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but thank you from our heart for all the love.
Yeah.
And Bartok.
He's just down here.
He's walking around. For all the love, the support, the overwhelming kindness you guys have sent us.
Yeah.
The words of encouragement and joy.
It's overwhelming. Like, I can't explain it.
We take to heart everything that you've given us, and you inspire us to keep going. So thank you so much for everything again, you guys. You're a blessing, a true blessing. And if the video hits 4 million, we will release a gag reel. All right, thank you so much, you guys. Keep shaking it off. We love you to death. Love you.
Play
like
music.
I can't say thank you enough. So
Bye,
thank
guys.
you. Bye. Here comes the music.